動物の鳴き声がしたよな。おお、俺の勘違いか。
Hello. Okay, now it's on. Now it is on. It is on. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, my mother sent me a clip of the beginning of the movie. I was like, oh, that poor man. I was like, does she get unalive too? Nah. I'm like, ah. We were both confused. I said, is that a new Scream movie? You're muted. I'm not. I checked. It's on now. Yeah. It was muted and then I turned it on. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, bolognas and crackers. What was I gonna say? Yeah, she sent me a clip. And I was like, oh, is that the new Scream movie? She's like, it's Scream? I was like, I don't know, isn't that Scream? Isn't I Know What You Did Last Summer? Isn't that a Scream movie? Or is that something completely different? I had no idea. Alright, so hello everybody, welcome. Hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. Who is here? Hi Brian, welcome. Hi Feilong, welcome. Hi Bubba, welcome. Hi Nimby, welcome. And I don't see Ty. Alright. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, you're late as usual. Allow me a bit of buffer. You're welcome. Just gonna leave this on while I take a power nap. Nice. Weird how auto-capitalized that. Power nap. You must use that word often. Long day, long week, several times. Damn! Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. I hope you feel better. Get lots of rest on the weekend. I hear that. It must still be pretty hot down south. It's been cooling up on here, been hitting 40-50 degrees. Ooh, that's too cold. That's too cold. Yeah, we've been getting rain the last 2 or 3 days. Yesterday night was nice. Oh, it was sprinkling. The wind was cool. It was nice. I was like, all right, so gonna do a little bit of chatting before we start, but while we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and fight some monsters while we do that. Is the volume okay? Do I need to lower it? Do I need to raise it? Please let me know. Sorry, excuse the flash. Where the heck is... Here's newbie lit. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. I was confused. Was that directed towards what content? It was just the movie. It was just a movie. Hi, Nimby. All good. Allow at least me some nice. So I got you. Might be an hindrance to others though. What do you mean? Did you preemptively restart your router? No. No. I was just gonna trust in my router. You're muted. Yeah, I'm not muted. Node cries. I know. I have a confession. I never watched a Scream movie. Me neither. I've seen the funny ones. Like I've seen the parody comedic ones, but I haven't seen like an actual Scream movie. You know. That's right. Like I've seen the what's up. You know. I've seen the scary movies. Sorry, I'm under the weather. Hi Ty, welcome. I hope you feel better. Get well soon. Mwah. Don't cry. Here we come. I know. I'm excited. 40-50 degrees Fahrenheit is like perfect for me. No snow, but still chilly. Oof, no, too cold. Too cold. Alright, so updates. My father managed to get most of the paint off the car. He said not to tell my neighbor. But while he was there, he saw the neighbor, went to go talk to him, said, hey, just a heads up, if you'd have to paint your fence again, please let us know. And he's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. He's like, you want me to pay for that? And my dad's like, no, it's fine. Just, in case you paint, they're like, no, we're done. He's like, okay, but I'm just letting you know, in case you paint, just let us know. We will move the car. Well, let my daughter know. She'll move the car. I was like, yeah, Dad, I'll call you. Just kidding. But yeah, so next time they're gonna paint, they have to let me know so I can move my vehicle out of the way. He said, yeah, I put a board and everything, and unfortunately, it just happened to be a really windy day when he did paint his fence, so the paint got on my car. My father got most of it off with lacquer thinner, There's still some specks here and there, and my father kept calling bullshit when he was trying to scrape it off the window, and I kept tapping the window. He's like, Tonya, I think you're just bullshitting me right now. Like, I said, no, there's a dot there. He's like, I thought your eyes were broken. He's getting real tired of me pointing out the dots. And you know what? Some of them are still there, because like it would like come off and then it would kind of like slide down the window. Come on. There we go. I don't like this one. I want the other one. I don't like this water power. I like the stingray one where I go slice, 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 slice. Anyways, oh yeah, no, he was really sorry about that. He's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I was like, it's okay. Just let us know next time. He's like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, no, it's all good. It's all good. I was really heated about it, but then I was okay the next day. If I was like, I got some lacquer thinner, I'm gonna fix this. I'm like, okay, you do you. We fixed it. Wow! Wow! Yes, so I called the repair people. The consult was like 80, 85, 90 bucks around there. And so the guy came by, he looked at it, he's like, yeah, it's the fried. I was like, okay. It's broken. So he told me it's broken. He didn't say it like that, but that's how my father translated it to me. He's like, he said it's broken. I was like, gotcha. It's the broken. So apparently it's kind of fried. I think it was the motherboard or the compressor. I can't remember. But the parts and the labor is gonna cost like $800, $900. And oh, I want that power, but it's teaching the little babies, so I don't want to disturb them. Why are there so many shells? Where are the other ones? Where are the other creatures? Guys? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! I'm sorry. I need the pearl, my baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, your friends are gone now, so I'm just gonna take this. But yeah. Oh god, it wasn't that. Where is it then? I unalived them for no reason. Those poor babies. What was he saying? She's like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of money. And I was like, yeah, it's a lot of money. Luckily, Labor Day had sales. Like, because it was Labor Day, there were sales at the stores. So I just got a brand new fridge for pretty much, like, about the same, if not less, than what it would have cost me to get it fixed. I just need scheduled delivery. I said, okay, let me see what day. Let me see what... Apparently, because of the location that the fridge is at, it's in my city, it's just on another side of town, and apparently that store location only does deliveries on Monday. I'm like, hold up, let me get a day. They're like, yeah, you can schedule, you just gotta pay. I was like, okay, so I paid. Got a new fridge. I was like, nice, cool. But yeah, oh my gosh, so I was with my family the other day, and the repairman couldn't offer a Labor Day discount. Hell nah, you crazy. Repair people never offer a discount, at least the ones I know, ever. Hi Suseki, welcome. Whatchamacallit. But sorry, I've been ignoring chat. What has it been saying? Alright, you've been ill, better be sorry. Yeah, your neighbors seem really sorry. Was your father flash his piece or something? No, my dad's just... Well, okay, so the neighbor was sorry because he literally details his car like every night at like 1 in the morning. So he loves his cars. They're not even like classic cars though. They're like expensive cars. He just likes his cars, okay? So I guess he figured like if we somehow got paint on his car, he probably would be very angry, but we didn't get mad. We just said, nah, it's okay, man. I assure you, if I had a fence to paint and I got paint on his car, that would not have ended well. I assure you. All right. What was I saying? We got new for you. It's broken, just like you. Yeah, that's what my dad said. Just kidding. We got gameplay in the release date of a new James Bond. We got a James Bond game? We got James Bond. Of course we have a game. I just didn't know we were getting a new game. Yeah, I can see why you went to Badu for just that. Yeah, I know. It was really expensive. It's messed down the river. Yeah. Came just in time to hear a yawn. A yawn. Alright. Alright, caught up with chat. What was I gonna say? How is he seeing his detailing work at 1 in the morning? He's got a really giant light on. Like a really bright light. That's how I can tell. I can see the light. I'm like, damn, okay. You just hear the motor, like a little vacuum or whatever. Where the heck? Is it those? It's gotta be like underground. Where is it? I don't see it. I think this is what happened last time, is I got stuck on this one and I couldn't move on because I didn't know where the thing is. And this is like super underground. And I'm just not seeing it. Anyways, so something funny happened at ow! Where the heck are they? Ah! He died. Alright, so I got that. Ow! Boom. 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 Skadoosh. 007. First light, March 27th. Nice. Awesome. Okay. It says it's above. Okay, so it's above. It's an arrow pointing up. So it's above. Supposed to be right here. Is it these? Is it these guys? Is it these? These poor little fellas? These little babies? These little sweetie pies? Is this what the map's trying to show me? I think so. It was. Okay. See, when I first tried looking for stuff, I always thought it was just the crabs. Let me go with the crafting table. I don't... Let's see. Double some first. I don't think even exotic car owners would do that. Oh. Well, he likes his car. And July 9th, Superman sequel. Nice! So about 2 years. Makes sense. Makes sense. What am I doing? I'm trying to go to the crafting table. Wait, hold on. Is this fast food restaurant? Nationwide. I turn off one. Oh, okay, so, but it's pretty much everywhere. Okay, so my family and I went to Chick-fil-A, and I was gonna try they were treating me. They went with me to the store to go find a fridge. They're like, this one's the best one, you should get this. I'm like, okay. And then they're treating me at Chick-fil-A. I'm like, delicious. I said, can I get a pretzel burger? My hairdresser said it was really good. She said, yeah, it's super delicious. You should try it. And I was like, sure. I will go try it. No. Yes. Okay. So I said, I would like to try it. They're like, sure. You have to give us a bite. I'm like, that's fine. I'll give you guys a bite. So we get our food, and we always have problems with like the chicken noodle soup. My mom loves the chicken noodle soup. We usually either get like chicken. I usually get the salad there. I get the market salad. It's very good. I love all the berries and stuff. And my mom will either get a salad or like a chicken noodle soup. I wish I could eat the chicken noodle soup, but I think I'm actually sick or allergic to something, because every time I've eaten it, I've gotten so horribly ill. Or I get into a coughing fit. One of the two. I'm not too sure. So we always kindly ask them like, hey, can you just make sure you put chicken and noodles? Because sometimes she'll get her soup and it's just full broth. Like there's really not much else in it. Like maybe like just a bunch of string veggies and stuff, but there's not much in it. So sometimes we'll ask them like, hey, can you just, you know, double check in? They're like, yeah, that's fine, we'll do that. It's like, okay, cool. This is the wrong location. Like we'll ask them like, hey, is that fine? They say, yeah. Like I don't think we've ever had an issue with trying to get the soup replaced and or filled up properly. And if it's a large soup, they usually fill it up like to the top to where it's like kind of overflowing. Fudge! Crackers! Bologna! I need you. Sorry, friend. Alright. There we go. So usually we haven't really had an issue before. So they brought the soup. We asked the guy if he can like add some more because it wasn't even filled up. It wasn't even half filled up. It was pretty much empty at that point. I was like, what the fuck is this? So we asked him like, hey, can you like fill it up? Because it's usually filled to the top because it's a large like chicken noodle. If we wanted the small, we would have gotten the small. But we asked for the large. And if you can just put some chicken and noodles, please. Because it was basically just soup. There wasn't anything in it. And so the guy's like, okay, I'll ask. We're like, okay, cool. And we told him at the front too. So then, my family and I were like, okay, so I am a germaphobe. And I don't like germs. I'm like not too hardcore germaphobe, but I'm not a fan of germs. So I always, you know, I wash my hands and then take my Invisalign out of my mouth, you know, and then if I open my stuff and then I get a wipey and I wipe down my hands because obviously everybody touches like the outside of the bags. So I was like, all right, well, let me go wash my hands. So I went to go wash. I was gonna go wash my hands, and the guy comes back and he looks at me and my mom because my father went to go wash his hands, and the guy's looking at us. He's like, oh, the supervisor said that's just how it comes. And I'm thinking, what the fuck you just said? So my mom said, oh, okay, if that's the case, I would like to return it then. If apparently that's how it's supposed to come, it's not worth it then. And so the guy's like, oh, okay, do you have the receipt and the card? And my mom said, oh, my husband has the card, so he's in the bathroom. We'll go up front, like when he comes back. Yes, a stingray! Yes, I like this one. I like attacking this one. Germs are no gasoline. Oh, look. My germophobia didn't kick in till later, okay? It didn't kick in till later. I didn't have it much when I was young. Whoa. Wow! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What the crapola? Why are they so strong? What the heck? How are you supposed to defeat them? This is bullshit. I call bull. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Oh, I'm so scared. Anyways, so I was like, what the heck? And so I was like, all right, well, let me go wash my hands and we'll ask Dad how to deal with this. Because I didn't know what to do. They've never said that to us before, like, ever. I was like, Dad, what the hell? I didn't recognize the supervisor either, so he must have been new or whatever. Oh, they're the local. Are you serious? How are you supposed to defeat them with these moves? I feel like these attacks don't do shit. Is there like a trick to it that I'm missing? Or does it just take a while, a lot of maneuvering? Alright, so... Linny, no! Everyone's getting unalived. Alright, so... I go wash my hands, and I'm coming back out, and my father has the tray. And he's like, it's okay, we'll go somewhere else. And then he walks away. I hadn't even taken a bite of my pretzel burger. I was like, wait! And my mom's like, it wasn't me, it was your dad. I was like, okay. So then, apparently, so I was trying to get my purse and like help my mom clean up the table because we had like the napkins and like, we had like already tried to take a sip of our drinks, you know. So we had to give it all back. And so we went up, and I didn't hear what happened, but I came over near the end of the conversation where the guy was giving us our full refund. Oh, and then at Chick-fil-A, we go to Chick-fil-A like a lot. So we had rewards for a free chicken sandwich or spicy sandwich, whatever. And so we had gotten the free spicy sandwich. So my dad was holding on to the spicy sandwich, and we gave them back the rest of the tray. And the supervisor asked us, "Are you taking that too?" We're like, "What?" It's like, "The sandwich. Are you taking the sandwich?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, because it was a free sandwich from the rewards on the app." And the guy's like, "So you're taking or not?" And my dad's like, "What the fuck?" So my mom grabbed it and she just put it on the counter, and she's like, "All right, well, if it means that much to you, you can just have it if you want. I mean, it was free. If you want the free sandwich, go ahead. If you want it that bad." And she like put it on the table. And they're like, "All right, we're just gonna go." So they gave us the refund and we left. And so the next day, my dad called corporate. And even the lady helping him was shocked. She said, they took your sandwich. My dad's like, "Yeah." She's like, "So they stole your sandwich?" He's like, "Yeah, they pretty much stole my free chicken sandwich." Because she pulled up the account. Oh, I think I need a different one for that. She pulled up the account. She said, "Yeah, I saw you redeemed a sandwich." My dad's like, "Yeah, no, they took our sandwich too." She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." He's like, "It's okay." My dad assumes the guy was just having a really bad day, and he was just being a little shitty person overall. I was like, "Damn, okay." So yeah, I was like, "You told her he stole our sandwich?" She said, "Yeah." It's okay. We ended up going. I would say it, but I actually. Why is it yellow over here? Oh my god. Is the sun going down? I've never been in the water when the sun is going down. That scared me. Oh yeah, that's crazy! I've never been in the water during this time of day. And it's funny too, because I play Genshin a lot at night. So every time the screen loads, it's usually like the nighttime. It threw me off when I played in the morning one time and it was daylight. And I was like, whoa! I don't remember seeing daylight in a while on Genshin. But yeah, that's what happened. Come on. That's what happened at Chick-fil-A. It's okay, we ended up going to this other little place. This one I actually don't know if it's like local or not, so I can't say what it is. But it had Mexican food. And honestly, that was my first pick, but it was kind of further up the street, and we were all really genuinely tired at that point. So I said, let's just get Chick-fil-A. It's right there. Whatchamacallit?
Pew 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 pew.
Itai. Wait, why did I heal? What happened? Why did I heal? Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I mean, we haven't gone since then, so we just decided, alright, well, we don't know if that got resolved. The lady might have called my father back, so who knows? I'll ask him. Is this one also a local legend? Whoa. Because this isn't doing jack. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight that. That's not worth fighting. Oh, you really have a talent for finding on accident, right? I just find them all on accident. Oh, yeah. See whether Chick-fil-A was a regional thing. I did. I checked if Chick-fil-A was nationwide. Actually, didn't know Chick-fil-A had chicken noodles, so it does. Yeah. But, keep dodging until they do a charge attack, and then you attack the ball thing, they charge up. Oh, is that what I do? I went to the wrong thing again. Hopefully I'll remember to do that next time. Anyways, yeah, that was my funny Chick-fil-A story. That an employee at Chick-fil-A stole our free chicken sandwich. I was just more amazed than anything. All like, oh well, My mom's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, nah, it's okay, ma. Guy was gonna be a jerk anyways. Besides, I got horchata at the other place. I said, I'm a happy camper. I got horchata. That's all I wanted was the horchata. Alright, so... that's it for story time for me. I've only had Chick-fil-A and Popeyes just like last year, 2 years ago. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Popeyes. I feel like the chicken's really dry. I know, right? Yeah, the lady was shocked. She's like, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That shouldn't happen. I don't know why. It was funny though, because when we first went up, they said from what my father told me, he said it wasn't worth staying and eating if my mom wasn't gonna eat. And so we like to refund, and the guy's like, alright, fine, we'll just refund you. Like, with a freaking attitude. And so, the call person, when we called corporate, she was kind of shocked. She's like, oh my gosh, she just willingly refunded like $40 worth of food. And Chick-fil-A is kind of funny like that sometimes. Like, I've seen them where they just, if they make a mistake or something, they'll just let you keep the food. But I've also seen them like throw away whole foods. So they probably threw away our entire tray. So. Alright. Cool. Alright, we're gonna continue our story now. How was your day? It was good. How was yours? How do I go down? Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I just had some stories. I had stories to share with everyone. So I just wanted to share the stories before I continued. Oh! Girl, you okay? Is the mom okay? Oh my god, it was a good thing. Annihilation mode! I couldn't remember what the word was. I was like, was it annihilation or destruction? I put destruction. Did I put destruction? I did. It was annihilation mode. My bad. Apart being ill, it's okay. So focus on the book I'm making. Nice. Keep working on it. Steady as you go. Let's take them out, the poor daughter. I think we like the stories. Thank you. What? What am I supposed to do? Wait, this isn't the right team. This is the wrong team. This is not the right team. It's okay, I have Razor. He's got this. Go Razor, go Razor, go. There you go. Did he die? Razor! I killed Razor. Take your time. Nice. Yeah, my local Popeye's like, you know which one chicken place I've tried like once and I can't go back because my location is literally infested with cockroaches? KFC. I see KFC everywhere. Worldwide. And I can't eat it. At least not the one in my area. She's fine, okay. Good thing Inefa showed up in time. What the hell? Did you send those robots to attack me? That's not nice. You can't be doing that. Come here. Come on, Gulebu. Come here. And your boss too. I'll kick his butt.
またの古流文明勝手にしなさい。ただし変数には気をつけることね。
What? Ah, thank you for the flower. Thank you. I like how we're jumping back into really I know, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say the stories and not get distracted, so that's why I went to look for Nubilet stuff. But we do have to finish this today. Is he trying to get Inefa's core? And I'm assuming the person we heard speak right now was that Sandro? We'll give you a first aid. I don't know, man. Those robots are like, from what I see, from what I can tell from the scene, there you go. These robots are being sent by the Fatui. I'm assuming they're trying to lure Inefa out so they can steal her core. Why they want her core? I have no idea. No, I think you went to a spin-off version of KFC. Kentucky Fried Cockroach. Oh, let's go. Oh, I have shivers, literal shivers of disgust. Oh my god, it's gross. Wait, I remember making that joke. I think I might have mentioned that before, KFC being infested with cock. I don't remember you making that joke. I feel like I would have recalled that joke very distinctly had I remembered. But yeah. Oh. Gross. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. My dad literally saw a cockroach climb up a girl's leg, and we saw a bunch of cockroaches prior, so... Yeah, dude, it's not your fault. It's really not. There's a conspiracy. I'm sorry, you heard them talking? Oh, you're translating. Okay. Oh. There you go, Kentucky Fried Cockroach. Oh, gross. He's like, I've analyzed them. I mean, if you beat them up long enough, I think you'll understand how they work. Oh. Oh. What? That's crazy. The robots spoke. They're like, yeah, they made us attack you guys. What are you implying, Chaska? Are they not smart enough? No, just kidding. They probably trust them, because, hey, if they followed the captain and they were helping him out, they're like, nah, this is Captain's other home, not Lance's second home. We will honor that. Why does it have like a dragon face? Oh, okay. It's always the Fatui's fault. No, I'm just kidding. Privilege controls. Oh, it must have been Sandrone that gave him the key to override the admin, no? Alright, dude, let's be mad, but you can't go running out to the Fatui. They're very dangerous. I recommend not doing that. I will go to it. So who are you? I'm sorry, what? That's Mirror! Oh, I thought it said terror. I was confused. Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Okay.
あるいはこのコアの故障です。
Oh! Wait, what? So my privileges, Mirror of Dawning Morn detected nearby, now sending a request for Mirror of Dawning to restore my privileges. Oh, okay. Let's give the robot privileges back. Oh.
コアを持って帰ってきてほしい。そしてファドゥイによる破壊を修復してほしい。と
Uh-huh.
私に求めています。
So he's a Faturi and hey, you leave my man Enjo out of this. He got nothing to do with it. He helped save a baby yummy sore a mama yummy sore. He innocent, I swear.
はい。言語モジュールを変換する前、私をもう一つの名前で呼んでいました。第11席と。
I feel like they gave Inefa splash art in a design that kind of is a 4-star, but her backstory is a 5-star. I think I know why they made her a 5-star now. It's like, that's technically the core of one of the ancient dragons. You're like, alright, that's cool. Me stretching, stretchy. Big stretch, stretchy. That's why I tell Lena when she stretch, like, big stretch. But she doesn't stretch very much. She's just fluff. I see her do little wiggles, and I'm like, stretch! Fucking doggo, I am so sorry your dogs woke you up. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark! Row, row, row! No, I'm just kidding. Didn't Andrew trick some kids and give information? Yes, but he didn't hurt them. The Fatui actively try unaliving people. He was just kind of he's just talking to them in a particular way to get info. But then he saved the mommy yummy sore, so her babies were okay. Is he sorry really who fine?
ちょっと待て。さっき私たちを襲った非元気兵の言葉など、イネファが第11席。
Oh, her eyes got really wide like the cat eyes.
第8席の領地に戻りさえすれば、すべての記憶を取り戻せる。
Okay.
第8席。リアンカの母の領地か。
Split, exiled, reborn?
情報が雑然としすぎていて、領地に近づけば通信環境が改善されるはずです。
Let's go. Sure. Some manipulation could gotcha. I mean, since he left, he hasn't really like physically tried unaliving people.
待て、不用意に近づくべきじゃない。最近ナタに潜入したファデュイについて少し心当たりがある。あれはファデュイの中でも特別な部隊だ。
Special ops or not, I'm kicking their ass.
テイワット各地を巡り、様々な古代文明に秘められた歴史や情報を収集している。
Inference?
予測の材
I
料
mean,
と
by
して
law,
使う
Ian
ために
should have been a 5-star. What's Ianson? Is there something about her I don't know about?
そしてこれらの部隊を率いている執行官が今ナドクライにいる。傀儡だ。
Oh, okay, so it is Sandrone's team. Alright.
傀儡。
そのこの前ナシャタウンの市場で偶然に耳にしたんだ。まさか本当だったとは。
Are you an ex-Fatui? Something tells me he's a runaway agent.
そうなの？私は聞いたことがないけど。
He's an ex-agent, isn't he?
すまない。あの時は出発前でバタバタしていたし、ただの噂話で心配させたくなかったんだ。
ファデュイってすごいの？イネファお姉ちゃんよりも？
Obviously us. Well, no, I know she's one of Natlan's heroes. I thought you were implying she was part dragon. I was confused. It's because I was saying Inefa's core is like an ancient dragon. You know, but then... I mean, technically Ororon is one of the heroes too, but he's a 4-star. With deep history? Yeah! Ororon is also a 4-star who has an ancient name! I feel like you're just ignoring my man Ororon. I think he's the only... Aoife wasn't picked. I was trying to think. I was like, who are the other 4-stars in Alan? It's just Aoife, Ororon, and Ianson, I think, are the 4-stars, right?
そんなわけないさ。ただ注意するに越したことはない。
そうだな。ひとまず集落に戻ってアームーの手当てをしよう。第11隻の情報については誰かと相談した方がいい。
No, but Hoyoverse doesn't like 5-star models. I know, but Ianson was also a hero. Now, I thought she had extra lore. That's what I was asking about in regards to that. I really do feel bad though. I legit thought Ianson was gonna be a 5-star. She was like the first Natlan character we would see, you know. She was the first introduced Natlan character. Oh my gosh. It looks angry.
どちらも気になるが、行くのは準備を整えて。
かしこまりました。目的地を取り消します。
No, let's hope. There's still a big breakthrough. We'll follow up all this soon. It won't be long.
はい。目的地を。
旅人、イネファ。周囲に敵がいないか確認して。
かしこまりました。命令を実行します。
I like Inefa. She's so cute.
お前は母さんに付き添ってあげてくれ。父さんはもう少しここに残る。
I don't know how well they're gonna animate this scene.
父さんは商品やら荷物やらを整えないと。俺たち家族が大丈夫。そんなに時間はかからないよ。アームとアディエッタは先に行って待っててくれ。
Wait a minute. Is that why he left Node Cry? Because the Fatui started showing up, and if they recognized him, he was gonna get arrested and taken out. So they had to leave.
すぐに人手を送る。何か起きたら自分の
I thought Chaska was gonna question him and be like, so, how do you know that information? He must have been part of her squad or something, the Sandron squad. It was kind of giving he's gonna be a force. I know. It was practically pulling teeth for him to make fluenza. I know! Oh my god. I'm still nervous and Duden's gonna be a 4 or 5-star. I think he's gonna be a 5. I'm gonna have faith. Duden's a 5-star. Barca too. Wait! He has a portrait? He must have been high up on the food chain if he had a portrait.
なるほど。タクシンはファデュイのスパイかもしれないから。しかし、イネファにまで残ってもらう必要があるのか？イネファのことは信頼してるが。
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll survive. She's my friend. We get anything more out of the almond, she's the only one who can make sense of it, yeah.
わかった。傀儡の部隊は領主以上の脅威かもしれない。お前なら心配ないと思うが油断はするなよ。ファドゥイや第11隻は当然として、あの非元騎兵もまだ疑わしい。第8隻の領地からの救援要請。まさかリアンカの母は本当に生きてるのか？それなら、なぜ部族の伝説で一切言及されてないんだ？
Chaska, none of this shit's adding up at all. I'm trying to do the math in up and down and flip and backflips and booty butts and it's not making sense. Oh, I thought we were gonna... Oh, we don't have a Princess Carry animation. I would have carried her back. Be like, here, don't step on that. Let me carry you back to the tribe. I can't believe a red embassy replaced La Señora's position.
何にせよ、私はアームーとアディエッタを送り届けたら仲間を呼んで戻ってくる。追跡が必要。
Alright, are we gonna question him? Do we interrogate him? Hey Zusin, what you doing? Oh.
荷物を置いていったぞ。 なんかこそこそこっちには気づいてないし、うまくいけば漁師か傀儡についてかなり尾行しますか？
Yes, let's do it. Make sure you leave a trail so we can be traced.
はい。
Hansel and Gretel style. Leave some bread. I'm just kidding. All right. Oh, cool.
隠密モードを起動します。確かに声は小さくなったけど。
I was oh my god, Razor did die. I was playing Cookie Run Kingdom. Well, I have been playing Cookie Run Kingdom. But where's the revive? Where's... Hold on. Ah. I was like, which emote is that? Oh no, I can just use Barbara. Alright. We're ready. Yeah, I saw a clip of Cookie Run. It was Burning Spice reacting to videos. And it was how was it? There's like this winter Jack Frost kind of cookie. And he's getting cold and tired, and then there's like the Snow Queen, and I thought, wait a minute, isn't this the story of the Ice Queen from Hans Christian Andersen? Wait a minute. Oh, it's one of those. We have to go inside. Yeah, usually when you see the little air vortex thing, that means it's gonna be like a separate domain, and you enter the battle. I forget, we still get more regional characters outside those regional trailers, right? I think so, yes. Yeah, because like how versus in the initial Nyland trailer where they were passing the ball or something, yeah. And Aoife too, he wasn't in the original trailer. I'm so curious about the passing the ball event though. Where did that come from? Was that an event we had, or was just like was that an event we had in Natland, or did we just completely forget about it? I just got an email saying the views for Cookie Run are coming to my local area. Lucky Ducky Cinnamon Stick Butterscotch. Lucky. I'm like, why are their portraits so hardcore? What portraits? Cookie Run? Or what? Are we closer? I guess we go inside. Well, why? I don't play the game. Oh yeah, huh? You guys should play Cookie Run. It's kind of cute. Supposedly the player base did decrease by 60% because I guess like the Shadow Milk cookie vibe. I mean, hype is down. Hey, I got the game for Shadow Milk cookie. And I love this since then. So everyone else's Shadow Milk cookie seems to be stronger than mine in the arena. My butt keeps getting kicked. I was like, ah. And then the weird cult leader, I got him like 3 times. I was like, what the frick? So yeah, I have Doael. It was Doe, like Doe. Like Doe, 60%. That's what I saw, I think. I just supposed to be implied that the event happened right before we got to Natland. Oh, I thought it was like an event we were gonna see. That was crazy. Tivat doesn't completely revolve around the Traveler. Oh man! But I feel like, why were we going over this event? And I don't know, I feel like the ball event should have been a thing. Maybe they'll bring it back next year, who knows. So yeah, I think the player base went down like a lot after the Shadow Milk cookie hype. I don't even have the time to play games that I want to play. Yeah, you right. I always have to spend Primo Gems just to level up my battle pass. Oh, I was so dead tired yesterday. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna leave my game on auto for the idle work, and it should take like maybe like less than 10 minutes. I knocked out for like an hour. I was like, oh my god, what time is it? I was so tired. I was to watch over her. Let's go protecting Nefa. Oh shit, this is not my team. Not the correct team. Correct team, there we go. Alright, let's go inside. Why are you all low health? Oh my... Oh man. I'm too lazy. I don't feel like teleporting. We're just gonna... God knows I have... The Archons know I have so much food. Oh no. Alright, you guys are gonna eat an orange. That didn't do anything. Oof. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for some spaghetti. Yeah, I've been trying to curse less, so I'm trying to come up with different food items to say in the spur of the moment. Cheese and crackers seem to be the most popular ones. Whoa. That's cool. Whatever that is. I bought the DLC route for Persona 3 Reload on release date and I barely played it. Dude, I bought Fire Emblem 3 Houses on Black Friday at a Target and I still have it's still sealed. And this is like maybe like a year after it came out or so. There's so many Otome games that I have on Switch and Vita that I have not played. So many books. I'm a book dragon. I collect books. I don't read them unless like I'm like really wanting to read it, but I think a rule of thumb for me is just collect the whole series and then read it, because then I get really like my memory gets choppy if it takes me too long to find a book. Like the next one. Yeah, like bologna and crack or something. I'm sorry, what? What happened? Yeah! Oh, real. Gumisoke told me I got 13 Sentinel on sale years ago. You haven't played it? I'm not one to judge. I think that's literally a sin that I haven't played Fire Emblem. I'll tell you what, once we're done with Octopath Traveler, I will play Fire Emblem and then we will play Octopath Traveler 2, okay? Dude, I still need to finish Nonary games, like that second one. I only finished the first part. We still gotta do that second part. You had Fire Emblem 3 Hub for that long? Yeah, I've had it like... I want to say it was maybe about like... It was either a couple months or a year after it came out and it was at Black Friday. And I said, hey, I want to get this for Black Friday. And my dad's like, alright, go for it. Go grab your stuff. I was like, nice! It's because I was with my family at the time. And I always get opinions before I buy too much shit. He'll be like, do you like it? I say, yeah. He's like, you haven't played it though. I say, no, but I've seen artwork and videos and it looks fun. He's like, okay, I guess go ahead. Yeah, whenever we do like shopping places at thrift stores and stuff, we gather all of our stuff. And then we go to like a corner and we kind of sort what we're gonna get, what we don't get. So that's just a thing we do. So I had that in my cart. Oh, okay, so we expect Fire Emblem streams in 2027. Gotcha. Yes! Something like that. Well, what the fuck? Whose voice is that? No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. What the baloney? What the fudge? what the SpaghettiOs? Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to the... Who are you? What are you doing this? Oh. Hello, 8th Sovereign. Yeah, just ask her, what happened to your execution? Oh, okay. You were trying to swear less, huh? I'm sorry, that one came out of like nowhere. Because I was like, beep boop boop beep boop to like hello, welcome. And I was like, oh my, who are you? Huh? I was waiting for Octopath 2 in 2030. Oh my god. Yeah, like I said, once I'm steady, once we got a steady routine, we'll go back to more streams and getting more stuff, but oh my goodness, crackers. But right now we don't got that much. I don't got that much time or energy, so we just do like maybe 2 to 3 streams a week. Yeah. So again, sorry about that. But no, we should get an Octopath 2 at least by next year. I can assure you right now, we probably won't finish Octopath Traveler till like beginning of next year. I assure you of that. It's already like almost approaching mid-September at this point. Memory settings to make it okay.
守るための忘却
As long as we get frequent I won't revolt. I got you. I think that was the second most voted. So after we get the Lena reference sheet, I will go to Guitar Center or whatever, Guitar City. Guitar, air guitar, whatever the hell they're called. I will go there and I'm just gonna buy the interface y'all recommended, which was Generation 3 something. I don't know. I'll ask Fei Long again when I'm ready. But I'll go buy that. And then after we get the interface, there's more videos with that one. So if I have an issue, it can be fixed. Hi, Sheriff Pumpkin. Welcome. Howdy. There's no videos on this one. In fact, it might be crap. So after we get the leader ref sheet, we'll go get the audio interface. So hopefully whenever we do have ASMR, there will be absolutely no issues. And if there are, I can fix it. Or I can ask for help. One of the two. And then after that, then we get the empty song. And then after that, whatever's next, I guess. Oof. I guess my favorite place for all things audio, Air Guitar City. Yes, that place. Whatever the name is.
自立装置にそういう制限を設けるのは珍しくないってこと。新たな帰る場所を見つけたい。過去を捨て去りたい。人類に対して本当に善意を抱いているのなら、その善意は彼女の意識を崩壊させ、魂を飲み込む。道を外れた矛盾が。
You never know.
一時的にその痛みから逃れることができる。けれど、機体が再起動して記憶が積み重なっていけば。
最初のうちはたまに度忘れすることはあっても、せいぜい買い物でモラを払い。今日から君はいいねフ
Oh,
ァ。
she got a family.
そうだったのですね。
It is a lot. So, who actually cursed Inefa? Why did they do it? Did you say you were cursed too? How come you remember everything? Oof! What are they doing in there? Stop blowing up the kit. We're gonna go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can check if they have air audio interfaces. I heard that's all the rage nowadays, right? I heard they're invisible too. They got some invisible paint. What now? Find somewhere the signal's better? I don't know why that's so stuck in my head. Sorry. Okay. At least we're approaching the end because these battle domains aren't usually until the end. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Sorry about what happened to you recently. You know, if you don't feel like seeing Lena anymore, it's okay if you want to stop. We don't want Lena to be your bad luck charm. No! Oh god, no. It's all good. It's all good. No, I love Lena. We're keeping Lena. Like, Lena's gonna be here till I die. No. Yeah, no, we're all good. It was just unexpected complete bad luck that my fridge happened to break when it did, so it's all good. And the car situation too. Things just happen, and it's okay. It's all good. No, yeah, we'll be able. I'll probably be able to get the sheet sometime mid-month or end of month. But we're good. We are all good. Like I said, it was just cheaper to get a new fridge. And they don't make the fridges like they used to. Like, there's a fridge that my parents have. It's an old fridge. Let's just say the fridge is older than me. I won't say how old I am, but if you call me grandma, that should give you an idea that my back hurts. But it still works. It's a perfectly good fridge. They just don't make fridges the way they used to anymore. And mine just happened to fry. Back to Natalie, back to Nautica. You have people waiting for you in both places. Yes. Nina's good luck she is. They have special picks and tapes for your fingers when you air guitar too hard. Is it the pics that have cute pictures on them? I think I found a few on the floor at like a thrift store. Off to bed. Alright, good night, Ty. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Get well soon. Good night. It's kind of fuzzy. I'm gonna restart it real quick. I'm just gonna restart it real quick. Because it is getting a little fuzzy. We are entering a really serious battle scene. I just want it a little clearer. Oh, hold on. It's a little fuzzy. So I'm just gonna restart it real quick. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Doo. It's not loading. Oh, for real, my grandparents have been using the same fridge for 60 years. Yeah, they just don't make them as good. If I were there, I would give you some sort of consolation. What would you want? What? Why would you give me a consolation? What does consolation mean? Define consolation. Hold up. Define consolation. Comfort received by person after law. No, it's all good. I know, I'm sorry. We'll just have to cut that part of the stream. That you can edit stuff out. So it's like, seem fine on the viewer side. Well, it looked a little fuzzy on my side, so. Or my eyes are more broken. Oh, yeah! So my eyes have been straining a lot to the point where, like, when I'm trying to see something up close, my glasses just aren't cutting it. I've had to literally take off my glasses. This is after cleaning them and stuff. I've had to take off my glasses to properly read things up close. So I do plan to get my eyes checked again sometime next month, because apparently the doctor is out and they won't be back till next month. I said, all right. So I was gonna try and schedule an appointment for me and my father to get our eyes checked. I haven't got my eyes checked in, I want to say, like 6-7 years. It's been a while. Oh no, yeah, it has nothing to do with the artist. I just had, you know, I asked for a quote. They say, oh, we go through Skeb. I said, that's perfect. They said, just send the reference and stuff. I said, perfect. I said, all right, I'll go ahead and do that. They said, awesome, thank you. I was like, awesome, thanks. Like, some sort of sorry this happens. Have this instead. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, it's okay. No, yeah, the artist has nothing to do with this. Yeah, no. I was gonna pay for something. And I just didn't get around to doing it because my fridge broke and the thing with my car happened. So that was on me, but you know, we're all good. Yeah, there's no deadline between me or any other individual. There's no deadlines. I just, you know. It's not because of stress. What do you mean? Oh, like the thing. Okay, so the reason we put off Lena's reference sheet is because I wasn't sure how much the repair for the fridge is. Yo, I got a cheap fridge, but it was still like $1,000 for a fridge. And then the car thing wasn't so bad, thank goodness. And then that medical thing, so the medical thing is not bothering me, but I totally forgot. A bit of TMI here, but there's like a checkup that women have to go through every year. And it's a little pricey, and I realize it's approaching the end of the year soon. So I probably need to get the appointment scheduled. Which, yeah, apparently the person my mother and I go to, they don't have an opening till January anyways. So, but yeah, that appointment's gonna cost like $500. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, the Lena thing was just 1,000. Should better have a smart screen on it. No, but it has a little water dispenser with an ice maker. It was on sale too. So the new one I got is actually bigger than my old one. It's deeper, and it was really cheap. It was like 900 something in the plus tax. But it was on sale for Labor Day, and I was like, should I get it? My dad's like, I mean, yeah. He brought. Well, no, we forgot the tape measure, so then he had to. I had to go steal one from somewhere. But yeah, I still had to drop money on the fridge. And then that other appointment, so. And I gotta get my eyes checked. What is that? Oh my god! Ow! What was that? Am I supposed to hide? Do I stand here? What? How do I get through? How do... Oh! Ah, okay. Oh, how am I supposed to get through? You splurge on a fridge, but not on your car? What do you mean splurge on my car? I was gonna go get that fixed. My father said no, it's fine. Whoa. Oh yeah, no, he said he was gonna take it off with lacquer thinner. Yeah, if anything happens with the car, I'm leaving it up to him. No, yeah, I'm leaving it up to him. If he says I don't need to take it somewhere, we're good. Your eyes are strained, getting more broken or something. No, it's just my eyes. Once your eyes... For me personally, ever since I've had to get glasses when I was a kid, no, it's just the vision, like your vision doesn't get worse, it just kind of gradually goes bad. So I just hadn't had a checkup in like, I want to say 6 years. So I just want to get it adjusted so my frames are as close to the 2020 I need to see. I can still see with my glasses. It's just it's a little fuzzy. When I'm trying to look at up close stuff. So I figured, no, it's okay. I'll go get the prescription updated. Look. Okay, if I had issues with my car, I hand it over to my father. If he says I gotta go pay for mechanic, I go pay for it. If he says he's gonna deal with it himself, he deals with it himself. The fridge, he checked. He said there's no reading. You gotta call a repair person. Let's see what they say. So I called, got the consult. Yeah, it's busted. It's gonna be this much for repair and labor. And I was like, yeah, nah. No, they got fridges. They're on sale at that store. Okay, let's go to that store. Which one do I get? You want this one? I don't know. How about this one? How about this one? I was like, that's nice. That's nice. Bigger too. Oh. Yeah, it's cheaper than my fridge. Why are you such a physically bad vampire? Aren't you supposed to be an apex predator? I'm just kidding. Hey, I have really good eyes for the most part and observational skills. I'm gonna strand you more than one. Oh, you mean that car? Oh. Well. No, I had to pay a pretty penny for a lot of things on that car. I think one time my suspension broke. Like it started shaking, like I had to tow it to the car shop people because it was, you could not drive it. It was dead. It died. And they just upsold you on some more expensive fridge, Tonya. No, that was my father. My father came with me. My parents came with me to go look for a fridge because I don't know what I'm looking for. I need an expertise, which was my father, so he told me which one was good.
このデータ群は探索を続ける上で有益です。通行方法を検索中。
Yeah, I think it was regular 16 or 1500, and so they had it on sale for like 900. And then at the other store location, it was more on sale, so.
この先の通行モジュールに乗って中央エリアに行くことができ。
Okay. Hey, I can be an apex predator when I feel like it. Whoa! I was like, oh, it's a butt shot. You know what this looks like? Yansine, are you here? Little Ika? Baby Ika? Chubby unicorn, ¿dónde está? Reminds me of Honkai Star Rail. Whoever plays Honkai Star, does this not remind you of the sky? Also, I have not caught up. I have no idea what's going on. An apex predator, huh? Yeah, apex. Wow. I like the little robot. It's so cute.
いえ、こちらはただの使用人ロボットです。
Should have been here before. Some memories are proving useful after all. Nice. That's cool. Alright, what do we do? Where do we go? Wait for access module. Okay. Oh, is it that thing? Are we doing a dragon train? That's kind of cool. That's cool. Alright. Alright. That's impressive. That's kind of cool. We get to ride a dragon train. Activate. Nice! That's so cool! Okay, cool. Nice. It's so cute. I love the little robot. We're going on a trip in my favorite dragon ship, flying through the sky, little travelers. La 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 la. This is almost as fun as the train in Simulanka. Danger? Like bad danger? This is so pretty. I like when I move too fast, it goes like multiple.
もしかしたらあなたと最後まで一緒にいられないかもしれない。
あなたは十分よくやってくれたわ。最後の封印は私と彼女で完成させた。
Y'all, this is amazing. Why didn't you tell me we rode a robot dragon? I would have played this quest sooner had I known. Is this where we stop? Nice! Cool. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. What, you guys been camping out here? You've been riding the dragon train this entire time you've been camping here? I'm jealous. Why'd you say pay in those announcements? So you were out there watching, you're afraid they'll be like, Nia, where's my money? No. Oh, so what I meant when I said I need to pay for stuff, I just meant there's some things that I already got quotes for. And that once I have the money ready, I can put in the request, the commission request. Or I can go to the store to physically buy the items I need. Yeah, that's what I meant. is like I've already gotten a quote and a price. And so once I'm ready, I can send an email or a request to get the work done. Oh, yeah, like the thing with me personally is I get quotes before anything. Like I'll get quotes where I'll be like, hey, so I would like this, this, and this, and I was wondering how much is that going to be? I don't know if that's bad manners or not. I'm sorry if it is. I go get quotes for stuff. So I was already kind of quoted and I had a general idea of what the price was. In regard to Skeb, I kind of already did the math and then guesstimated how much it would be for commercial. And so I would send in that amount. And then for other stuff too, I always get a quote like, hey, how much would this be? And they'll be like, oh, it's gonna be this. I said, okay, I'll let you know when I'm ready. And they're like, awesome, yeah, you let me know. And then once I'm ready, I say, hey, I'm ready. And they say, okay, cool. Here's the invoice. I'm like, okay, I pay. And then they start it. But yeah, I tell you, I have a lot of things to pay for. Is like, there's stuff I want to get done that I already have a quote money, like a general price for it already. I just need to let them know when I'm ready to move forward, and I will give them the money, and then they can start. That's what I meant. No, that's just called being good with money. Oh. Why is you running? Where are you coming at me for? Are we hiding? What are we doing? Oh, okay. They're business shopping around for prices. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant by I have stuff to pay for. I just meant I have the price for stuff. Like the Lena reference sheet. I know how much I'm going to do for the Skeb. I know how much it's going to be for when I go Guitar Center, whatever they're called, air guitar, whatever, to get the interface. I know how much it's going to be that I need to pay Fei Long for the empty video. So, and then other things too. That's why I'm sending emails to people to get prices for the cover song, which nobody has responded, by the way. No music people have responded. One music video editor has responded, and I'm trying to get quotes from other places, and nobody's replying. But I mean, I guess it's not really a priority right now versus getting the Lena reference sheet, getting the new audio interface because ours is busted, and the empty song. So those, I'm going to prioritize those for now while I still send out emails, and hopefully somebody replies. If not, I have a funny trick. Not a funny trick, but I have an idea of where I can possibly get a few answers for quotes for some stuff or any sort of help that I could literally ask somebody face to face. But I can't. I have to wait till October. And then I can ask this person. Will it work? I don't know. Will they answer my questions? I don't know. It's okay if they don't. But I am still actively sending out emails to people. I just haven't heard any responses. Is it like I'm bugging you? No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm just saying you already gave me a quote. So I already know how much it's gonna be. I just need to be ready and pay you the money so you can hand me the file. No. Fei Long's not value. No, it's okay. No. That's not what I was saying. I'm sorry. I just meant you already gave me a quote, so thank you for that. I know someone who literally went to school for video editing. Is that all you need? No, there was well, no, I have video editing. I can video edit. It's just I want to look a particular way, and I don't have the time or energy to do that. So I was trying to contact some people that did similar work to what I'm looking for. Problem is, I don't have the song right now, so it doesn't really matter. So I just gave up on that for right now. So I'm just trying to get a hold of a music person. But I'm also trying not to spend like a ton of money. Whoa. Hello? Oh no! 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 Firefox is not responding. Close the program. No! Shit.
ここに来たことがあります。
Hold on. Sorry, my computer crashed. I'm probably gonna have to pay for a graphics card first before I even consider trying to do anything. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know if you can hear or see me, by the way. I don't know if you can see me. I can't see you. Oh yeah, no, I've emailed several, like, music people or sent messages. No one's responded. I like, okay. That's okay. What the heck? Hold on. I can't see you guys. Hold on. I mean, I can see the chat right now. Stream is still live. Okay. I know, but let me pull up this YouTube studio window so I can see chat at least. Ukela. 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 Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse everybody with my wording of things. I just found out herbs is apparently pronounced herbs and not herbs. I said herbs. My bad. How do we get through the rock? Don't we need to be a monster? Oh, not monster. We need to be a dino. Here we are. Boom! Do 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 do. Skadoo. Oh. Yeah. Skadoosh. Nice. Okay, there we go. All right. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Sorry, my computer was going haywire. Roar! Boom! Eh. Eh. No! No! Oh no 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 no! Alright. There we go. I'm just trolling. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm sorry if my wording confused anybody. That's just what I meant, was that I've gotten quotes on stuff. So I very... Like, it's not like I have outstanding invoices or bills. I've gotten a quote, and they've just let me know that when you're ready, you let me know. And I'm like, alright, I got you, you know. Awesome. Awesome. Bolognas and crackers. Open the door! Open sesame! No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my nose is... Oh my god! Oh! I was scratching my nose! And wow! And a rock came out! Oh my goodness. I didn't know a rock was coming at me. I was scratching my nose. I was in the process. There we go. That scared me. Do I go just swing? Whoa. Flippable. Hi Gladimaru. Welcome, welcome. Did I jump on that? No, I fell off! No, come back! Come back! I'm sorry, I was scratching my nose and the rock came out of nowhere. Descend. Bring it back! Bring it back! I fell off. There we go. Hello.
待ってください。前方から声が。
おい、約束と違うぞ。俺の任務はもう終わったはずだろ。言われた通り、遺跡の手がかりを彼女に流したし、ナタにも連れてきた。
So they tricked Inefa! No! Indiana Jones are like Indiana knows. Fei Long, keep the timestamp! Keep the timestamp! Get the timestamp! Oh, my water bottle. That was just bad typing on my part, sorry.
もしかしてお前がナドくらいで見たナタの装置もあいつらが用意したもん。その可能性はあります。
ちょっとした誤算だ。私たちも完璧に非現装置を制御できるわけではないからな。
Nah, man. The robot said you straight up wouldn't go attack him.
あいつが普段一人で火翼の集いの周辺にいる機械を片付けてるって聞いてな。お前の奥さんが怪我したのはただのアクシデントだ。けどこれまで何も出しても来なかったのに。
What? Are they gonna use him as a hostage? Yeah, for me, I'm usually asked if something sounds a bit funky.
少しは役に立つのかもな。
If what sounds funky? What are we talking about? What's going on? What?
またやるつもりか。俺の任務はもう終わった。
リスクがあるってことは契約書にもはっきり書いてある。
君の任務が終わるのは彼女がここに来るまで。そう契約したはずだろう。
Oh, the facility. This is facility. I can just scrub through the stream for a razor. Oh, gee, thank you. Thank you. Gee, thanks.
それは
まさかノーリスクで北国銀行の借金をチャラにしてもらって。
Oh wait, that happens multiple times. Yeah, that's why I said, gee, thanks.
俺は十数年間ナシャタウンでお前たちのスパイとして働いてきた。
Inside man. So he's been a spy in Nasha Town for 10 years? Isn't that how old his daughter is?
お前が全財産を失った時に誰ナシャタウンにいた十数年の間お前には悪くない暮らしをさせてやったはずだぜ。
Oh, did he have debt and that's why he was in Nasha Town?
たった一回の簡単な任務で実家に帰る自由を取り。
第11隻を捕らえる計画はあと一歩のところで何度も邪魔されてきた。家族が襲撃される芝居はもう嫌だというならそれでもいいだろう。
俺が
これは傀儡様の技術を模倣して作った制御装置だ。一時的ではあるがこの権限を使えば非現技術で作られたものに影響を与えられる。
It sounds to me like you guys are too lazy to do it yourselves, but sure.
彼女と二人きりになることくらい見張ってるからな。逃げようなんて考えるんじゃねえぞ。
Alright, remember if somebody used to something might have come off wrong or weird. What? Oh, like when I worded it, yeah. Oh my god. Again, sorry for my poor wording sometimes.
できない。俺にはできない。何度も助けてくれた恩人を
Oh, he feels
娘の
bad.
前で平然と振る舞うなんて。
お前な、この後に及んで正義感あふれる
Who can Oh man, they're just ripping him a new one.
ナシャタウンでの生活がよっぽど快適だったらしい。
なら
They're gonna unalive him! We got you!
いいねは旅人。
I love her saw polearm. You have a lot to answer for, but I can wait. You have to get back to Adieta and Amu. Oh!
第11隻それに変数
The variable. Are we the variable? Is that what you call us?
あれさえなくな。
本物を渡すと思った。
It was a fake. Oh! Another
それは
barrier?
この檻の位
Ukela.
置を把握するための信号装置でしかない。
よくやったなタクシー。これでお前の任務も。
俺はまた利用されたのか。
破
No!
壊しようとしても無駄だ。遺跡の半分を使ってエネルギーを供給している特別な檻だからな。
What are you gonna do to us, huh? What's your plan? What's your evil mastermind plan? Tell me. I will write it down.
ナタの手前にと正面からやり合ったりはしないのさ。
Oh, you guys call me too. Me too. It's okay, we'll clip you out, Gar. At least I will. Oh, okay, thank you.
かつての両親は俺たちのために進むべき道を開いてもらえる。
Further inside.
進むべき道。ここにはもう。
ああ。だが、ここはまだ領地の中心部には程遠い。予測では、この先の道を開く鍵は領主が持っている。
協力します。ですから、旅人さん。
Oh, she's like, I'll give it to you. I don't know what it is, but I'll give it to you.
あなたたちがここに来たのは私のせいです。それに、ご心配には及びません。
I mean, if she gets further access, didn't they say that her memories would come back? Oh wait, has this two ever mentioned who they report to? Like who? Oh, Sandra, the marionette. Yeah, she's the. They're the team that work for her. I don't know why she's trying to get the dragon technology. No, I take that back. I think she's the one that deals with all the new tech stuff.
とりあえず今はこの中で3日3晩腹を空かせてな。ロボットでもエネル。
ここに来る途中、こいつらは何か目印を残したかもしれない。
Oh, okay.
全部俺のせいだ。
イブブビブ。
なんだ。誰がバリアを起動した。
ありえない。遺跡のエネルギーはこいつらの動きを封じるんです。
まさか。
Is it the eighth? The flower? Yeah, it's the priestess! She's like, I got. Whoa, what the?
進むべき道だ。ずっと足元にあったのか。早くバリアの解除。
Oh my goodness! I was like, what happened? The floor fell! I like how we're taking Zuosin with us. He's just involved now.
すごい深さだ。旅人、イネファ。
Y'all good?
大丈夫か。私は異常ありません。
足を怪我したようだ。
He broke his leg! Jesus! Crackers!
助けてくれたのはありがたかったけど。
Wouldn't you be in more pain if you broke your leg? Have you seen Sandra in the recent reveals? If so, what do you make of her? I am getting Herta vibes. I don't know why, but I'm getting Herta from Honkai Star Rail. That she kind of knows everything and she's just very nonchalant about a lot of stuff. And she just kind of does her own thing. I kind of like her. She seems fun. Yeah, I saw in the trailer that she's like there where Catherine's supposed to be. She's like, hello, welcome to Nashita. And I was like, oh, hello. Oh my god, hugging Never's face!
あれ、また戻ったぞ。
もうその機会に頼る必要はない。今はこうしてあんたたちと話ができる。
Hello!
ファディがあんたたちを閉じ込めるために全エネルギーを使ってくれたおかげだよ。
Oh, okay.
大丈夫だ。少し休めば治る。これ以上。
Yeah, he's just like, oh, my leg broke. And I'm like, shouldn't you be screaming in pain if you broke your leg? This wasn't even like a small fall. This was like literally the floor fell and he busted his leg.
ですが、ファデュイたちが追ってくるかもしれません。
問題ない。
Oh, with more robots. She's like super mean there when you redeem daily. She's like, oh, you're back again, doing little play, doing a. Can't find the wording. Be like, oh, you're back again after you spent the day playing around, doing meaningless tasks. They don't look hostile. Are they saluting? Hello, little robots.
まだ私の支配下にある。
いいねば、旅人。気をつけて。
I thought your leg broke. How the fuck are you walking? sorry. How the fudge are you
自分
walking?
が選んだ道については
Oh my
思い出
god.
せた。
He's like, it's okay. I'll walk with the road. I was like, your leg broke. I think he sprained his ankle or something because he literally got up and walked away. Look at this sting guy the whole time. I know. She's just glaring at you. You're like, okay.
ですが、私はここで生まれたようです。どういうことでしょうか。ここはあなたの領地のはずなのに。
あんたはここで生まれたんじゃない。
Reborn, okay. She's flipping you off as you turn away. I feel like she would flip off people. Like she just gets picked up by the giant robot and she just gives you the middle finger. What?
あの長きにわたる戦争は私たちの敗北で終わった。あんたは戦争を生き残ったが、自分の帰る場所、竜として守り続けた誇りも、領主として人類を引き裂き復讐を果たす。新たな帰る場所を見つける。無数の問いかけと葛藤の中で、あんたの意識は二つに分裂した。人類への復讐を望む領主と、
So she just went absolutely bonkers until she split into two personalities.
意識を狂気に蝕まれた領主が力と記憶を失って異なる人格に分裂した。その可能性を
She has a Mini Cooper driver engine. Yes.
領主にとって己の霊落は
I was telling my mom about the joke.
だからあんたが自分自身に
when I had to call a repair person for the fridge, I was telling a joke. I said, yeah. I was telling my dad, I said we should call the tint guy, and he laughs. My mom's like, tint guy? What do you mean tint guy? Who are you talking about? And we told her about the tint guy that does like 1,000 different things at his work, his cute little Chiquita workshop, and he does tint. And so I told her, I said, yeah, my chat has an ongoing joke now that if I have a problem with something random, we go to the tint guy. He can fix it.
そして矛盾は苦痛の中で、かつての敵であるリアンカとイキに助けを求めた。
つまり、領主としての過去から抜け出し、すべて最初からやり直したいというわけ。
Yes.
わかった。その憎しみに満ちた記憶があなたの抜き出したい矛盾なら。
つまり私こそが矛盾
inside of you
私たちによって切り離され領主は彼女が残した呪いは別だ今でも消えることなくつまりあれが領主の残した呪い切り離された消滅した
Same person, dragon, robot, they're both robots. I've never broken my leg, but I guess it must not be that bad. And he also does dentistry, right? Awesome. Yeah, I've never broken a bone, but from what I've seen, it hurts a lot. Let's see. Oh, so the split was like... Alright, so it was like a split.
けど、意識のつながりや呪いの影響を断ち切るには、この地の非現装置を利用して、私が呪いの苦痛に苛まれていた時、リアンカは知識と記憶のほとんどを切り離すことで、
I was gonna say, so how come you remember all
彼女の
this?
心はまだ完全ではない。改造が完了する前に息が不幸に見舞われ、落ち感に気づかれないよう、リアンカはこの遺跡を封印し、急いであんたを一旦が遺跡が封鎖された後、私は休まなかった。あんたに必要。落ち感の時代からってどんだけ前の話だ。2000年以上もずっとここで私を待っていたのです。
She's like, yeah, I feel bad. We were trying to save you. We couldn't save you. We had to send you away.
ファデュイという人間たちが先にやってきたのは予想外だった。幸い、リアンカはあんたのコアに一部の権限を残している。
Oh, okay, so that's how she was able to get the control back.
完全な状態に戻ると同時に、かつての道のりを再び歩む覚悟ができたら。つまりこういうことだな。
Half good robot, half bad. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that explanation. Genshin on Mondays, Untitled on Thursdays. Quite the hustle. Every other business on other days. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Is everything she said true?
今までの異常もあいつの言った通り奥に行ってみるか。上層部の出口はファドゥイが権限を握っています。あなたたちを地上にそれに私も知りたいのです。
Okay. That's cool. Go ahead, little robot. Head to the deepest area. Alright, let's go. Wait, there's a treasure chest? I want that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Move out of the way, Zuo-san! No, just kidding. Man, I should have brought Barbara with me. Oh my goodness gracious, crackers and bologna. Alright, let's go. I'll go ahead. Hello. Ooh. What? Where's? Whoa! Whoa! Ow! Why'd you let it hit me? I couldn't run. Crackers and bologna. Was I able to run? I tried to move, it didn't let me. Ooh, now it's fuzzy. Now it looks like Minecraft. Look at those numbers. Look at those numbers go. I don't like how fuzzy it's getting. It looks like my eyesight. Hold on. I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna reset the thingy. The thingamajiggy. The thingamabobber. Oh. I was taking pictures of some cute little rock ghost at work. And one of them had like a crack, not like a broken crack, but like a natural crack over its eye. And it reminded me of that scene where he's like, hey, don't say anything about his scar. He's really sensitive about it. He's like, okay. And then they go to the guy and he's like, blimey, look at the size of that scar. And he's like, I'm so sorry, give me a moment. He takes the guy over, he starts beating the crap out of him. And they're like, all right, anyways. But when I saw the little ghost, I was looking at him and I was like, blimey, look at the size of that scar. And I almost fell off the ladder, so I'll not be quoting that for a while. No, ghost. Like ghosty goes like woo. Like ghost. Those rocks in the shapes of ghost. They were carved ghost from some rocks. It looks kind of cool. Administrator 1 deceased. Administrator 2 deceased. Oh, okay. Ghost as in like ghosty goo, like woo. But yeah, I had like a little crack and it reminded me of that scene. As I almost fell off the ladder. I'm like, wow! Whoa, what the frick? Oh, that's cool. I kind of wish they made her look more draconic like the other dude. Who's the guy, the weird teacher guy that was talking to us when we were trying to give our little baby Godzilla a rock? There was like that dragon that was really smart. It was talking to us. Does anyone remember? You know what? I guess the tech kind of looks like flowers. Sure. This seems kind of sus. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having some trust issues. Like, ooh, they made it very clear. Yeah, woo. Have second thoughts. Oh my gosh, what did I... Oh, I clicked it. I'm sorry.
ですが、すべてを思い出した私が悪いロボットになってしまっていたら。
Okay. I don't want to hurt you, Inefa. It won't let me look at the log. Oh, I don't know what I clicked. Oh. Alright, humans get indecisive too. Yeah. Sometimes we have less. Hi, job application. Oh my god, job application! Ah, it's a ghost! Ah! Just kidding. Hello, welcome. All I remember was that his name was like at least 6. His name was long, and I don't know what nickname I gave him because I can't pronounce the names. But I remember seeing him, and he was very suspicious. Very suspicious. Embark on the journey home. Okay. Wait, this is kind of very cinematic. I'm kind of liking this. But yeah, I was taking pictures of ghosty goos. The labu, and they have a little light underneath so they glow. Except like the other colored ghosts, they didn't really glow because like the color of the rock was a little thicker than like just like the plain white rock. Ooh. Alright, what do we do? What are we doing? Okay.
そのようですが、なぜかここに入ってからはただ大事な記憶を取り戻す直前になると誰かに操られていると当然な。
By North, for it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the sovereign ruler. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's dandy. I feel like we got tricked. Oh, we're the Mirror of Dawning Horn? Oh my gosh, can you guys please leave? You're ruining the moment. It's okay, I'll kick their butt. Oh shit! Oh gosh, sorry. So speaking of ghost, am I right? Ooh, she sounds scary. Did she just... Guys, I just wanted to kick their butt. I wasn't gonna unalive them. Oh my god. Oh. Oh! Did you just hurt my girl Lumine? That's kind of cool though. I like those shots. Excuse me, priestess, did you trick me? I feel like I was tricked. Unefa, save us! Lumine! The goat that you are! Oh my god. You go, girl. Use that animo. Oh, I can't read the text. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, my throat. This is bad. I can't delay it. Who knows how long it'll take to straight completely. Oh no. We're still Paimon's in here too. No! No, that's not enough. Was she inside that robot? Was she pretending to be the priestess? She was pretending to be the priest. I knew that was sus. She's like, come here. come hither. And I was like, I don't know about that come hither voice line. I told you this was suspicious. Okay, she was pretending to be the priestess. No!
私ただ一人
Lamosa spraying the red. Who?
さあひざまずけ私は13の至高なる領主第11隻
I love the lighting change. Look at Inefa's evil card! Oh my gosh. Inefa's our friend! Don't you dare say that about her, you jerk! I need a tissue. My nose. Oh my goodness. Crackers. And bologna. And what else? What other foods? SpaghettiOs.
つまり領主としての過去から抜け出し、すべて最初からやり直したいというわけね。私は呪いによって矛盾の抵抗を弱め、その意識を封じて妄言を断ち切った。
Like Krista curb her resistance, shut her mind, and silence her
あとはお前の
lies.
権限を使って完全に矛盾を切り離すだけだ。
So wait, she wanted to get rid of her other half? That's how they split her?
わかった。その憎しみに満ちた記憶があなたの抜き出したい矛盾なら、生まれた時から悪事を働く者なんていない。少なくとも私はそう信じている。ただ憎しみの鎖に縛られているだけ。善を善悪。はっ、敵と味方の区別もつかない愚かな素
Oof.
あの裏切り者の異物を使わずとも矛盾を切り離せるなら、こんな虫けらと付き合う必要はないのだが。
I get it now. Okay, so she went to the 8th daughter saying, hey, I know you have the codes for her machines. I need you to get this malfunction out of me. She's like, okay, if it prevents you from being evil, that's fine. She's like, yeah. And then so she took it out, but then supposedly she wants it back. A mirror of the dawning morn. You have to make up your mind. You either want or you don't want it. You already made the decision like thousands of years ago. You can't change your mind. Why the basic ingredients? Why not like menudo and crackers? It's cause like, I don't know. I think 'cause I don't eat menudo that often that it doesn't come to mind like right away. Flautas y beans and sopa y rice. I'm pretty sure that she has destroyed the good instead of the in my closet. Okay. Nah, hell nah. Leonka knew. She's like, hell nah.
あなたは十分よくやってくれたわ。最後の封印は私と彼女で完成させる。メンテナンスと排水用の水路よ。正規の通路としては登録されていない。矛盾、人間、お前らこの私を騙したのか。
Wait, so she took the good mind out? And then they attacked her? That's you go, Leonka, you go. You go, girl. By that logic, you must eat a lot of bologna. Believe it or not, I haven't eaten bologna in like years. I eat a lot of crackers though. I love crackers. I put them in my salad.
無理を言わないで。これでも昔の私と比べたら十分正々堂々やったわ。そもそも
You've been conned.
私たちを騙そうとしたのは自分の代わりにこの子を破滅させよ。許さん。賠償な矛盾よ。その呪いは天が崩れ、この
Damn.
2000年前にこうしておくべきだった。この矛盾をさっさと排除しておくべきだった。
Alright, so we tricked her nice.
2000年長きにわたり囚われてきた私は 自分の意識を檻の隅々にまで染み一歩また一歩と着実に誘導し、この領地の主を語り、
職の代わり幸いビアンカはあんたのコアに一部の権限を残し
She tricked us. She's under Nefa's core all along now!
あの愚かな小娘が残した再生と帰還を果たす。
No!
お前たちを片付けてから。
Does Chaska show up? Oh, we're protecting Paimon! Go, Nefa, go! Nefa!
矛盾め。
思い通りにはさせません。
Go, Nefa, you got this!
愚かな。お前の抵抗など数秒は
数秒十分です。
Nefa! I knew she was gonna rip out her core. Nefa, don't you need that? Oh. Nefa! No! My girl! No! That's the best possible way to make sure the body itself stops functioning, is if you rip out the core or battery. I should know. I did that to my OCs. I had their owner rip out every single one of their cores and slam them to the walls. My poor babies. I love them so much, but they could not interfere with fate, so their owner ripped out their core. Anyways, Wait, this is Nefa. I might have rolled for her. If she was an evil robot, you would have rolled for her? Oh my goodness. Alright. Nefa! We can get her repaired. We have to. We need to get out of here and find help now. Okay. Nefa had feelings and emotions. She cherished the safety of her friends over her own. Heck, if she's disappointed about this outcome, she holds nothing. You're not a true pursuer of knowledge if you're disappointed about this kind of outcome. Wait. Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. Is he implying that Sandrone experiments on her own team? Like she makes him part robot? That's crazy. To become human has come a long way. Damn. Don't even try. Go get him. Oh. Guys, it made of flesh and blood. Yeah, no shit. That's what I was saying. Oh shit. She's like, I will bring you to the gates of death. Whoa, 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 hold up. Alright, well, we'll just spam zonely, I guess. Oh. I just need to keep spamming Zonely shield, and we should be fine. We should be Daijobu. See, I called it. I said this place would go collapse. Inefa. Inefa, are you alive? She doesn't have her cape! He's like, I'm just a robot with the family. Hell no, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna survive. Key to seal her? Go, Inefa, go!
どこ出身とも言えないね。
お前にとって家とは何だ。
無理やり記憶を引き出している。そんなことをしても崩壊を早めるだけです。
Go, Inefa, go!
俺たちはナドくらいから来た。
見つけるのよ。新たな帰る場所を。
あなた機械？どこから来たの？
やるな。ここに住んだらどうだ？
ワイルドハントよ、逃げて！
Oh, did she find the key?
どこから？
I know!
君はイネファ。
Oh!
絶対帰ってくるんだよ。帰る。俺はロード少年運動。
この宝石がある限り、息が改造してくれた心はこうして脈を打ち続けるわ。1000年後、2000年後、いつの日かあまたの思い出が苦痛を超越し、呪いを断ち切ってくれる。
その宝石は？
大したものじゃないわ。母が言うにはエネルギーを秘めた空の器。でもあなたの呪いが解けたら、あるいはちょっとね、面白いことを思いついたわ。これを最後の鍵にするの。
最後の鍵とは？
ありえない。
Okay, okay, all right. Let's finish the fight scene and then I will explain my thoughts. But I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Genshin. What? There we go. Okay. Alright, go, 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 go. Priestess Research suggests this might be a better fit. The gem? Whatever that was? I don't know what that is. That was built by your super along with the 3 gods? Okay. What? Was it a moonstone? Oh, she broke apart. Okay, cool. I'm just a roll with the However's, and that's why we made her a 5-star. No. Okay, I see why they made her a 5-star. And I see what this mission did. I kind of feel bad this wasn't her story quest, because I'm pretty positive Wander's story quest involved him deleting himself, and then, oh my gosh, she won! Yeah, it's only shield. He can tank anything. Yeah, because Wander's quest, or I don't know if that was an Archon quest or quest. No, I'm pretty sure it's his quest. No, you know, it might be an Archon quest. I don't know. I can't remember, actually. Wanders, he deleted himself from the Irminsul tree, and then we find him again, and we're trying to discover his past memories, and that's when he gets his vision. In this case, Inefa, you know, we're going through the whole motion. She didn't delete herself, but another half of herself was trying to delete her. And, well, no, actually, you know what? I think that's how wait a minute! Wait a minute! That's amazing. That's amazing. I need to write this shit down. So I have this really weird story concept for all of my characters. I have a main godlike character, who essentially, how to explain it? I won't disclose her name because I do want to make this into a book one day. Let's see. Okay, so there's a story concept, which is, this makes sense to me. Like, this is literally making sense to me, and I'm seeing a pattern now. So the story concept I have is that this godlike character makes contracts with individuals, and the way this contract works, these individuals experience 2 deaths. The first death is the encounter with this godlike character. The second death is the contract itself. What she essentially does is she destroys your very being, your whole soul and everything, and remakes you with magic. And, you know, all the things that fate, you are no longer tied to fate of your world. Your fate is directly tied with hers now. What was it? So I'm kind of understanding this topic because the second time this has happened where we got into vision on screen was with Wander. If you guys don't remember, Wander isn't a person. Wander's a puppet. He was created by the Electro Archon, by A. Okay, are you catching with me? In regards to Inefa, she also wasn't a living person. She was robot. She was an AI, an artificial intelligence that was split into 2. Put into a machine and then put into another machine because her core was there. So I think the point that Genshin is trying to show is that you don't have to be a person, or you don't have to be alive in order to get a vision. I'm kind of wondering what the requirements are now, because like I said, the 2 times we've seen a vision gained on screen is with Wander and Inefa. And if you think about it, Wander's puppet, Inefa's a robot. They're not living beings per se. And they somehow ended up with visions. So I think in a sense, so what Wander did is he basically deleted himself from Irminsul. What Inefa did is she unalived herself with the core. She deleted her existence essentially by getting rid of the core. So I think for characters that aren't exactly human per se, and that's probably how Durin got his core. Farina got a vision. Yeah. Farina also wasn't technically a person. She was like part of the Hydro Archon. Wait, but Farina didn't get her vision on screen though. That was, I mean, like on screen. Though she did get her vision later. After Focalor passed. You know, and same thing with Durin. I think if you weren't originally a person of Teyvat, like a living being person, Wander was a puppet, Durin was a character created in a story by one of the witches, the Hex and Circle witches. Inefa was AI created by, you know, the dragon god, whatever. And then you have, like you say, you have Farina, who she wasn't born a human or person either. She's basically a part of Focalor, like a mini copy. And it wasn't till a death, so to speak, happened that they were able to gain their visions. Wander basically like unalived himself in Irminsul. He doesn't exist. You know, that didn't come to fruition. Inefa took out her core. Durin was literally reborn through alchemic means. And then you have Farina, who her tie was cut off from Focalor and she was made into a human. So she was no longer linked to Focalor because Focalor passed. So I think one of the requirements, if you are a being that, you know, if you're not a living, you know, like a living person, so to speak, you need to experience some form of death in order for Tevat to acknowledge you as a vision user. Oh my god, I love this concept. I love this concept so much. I'm so happy. I love her story quest. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Yes! I'm so glad she got her electrovision. Yeah, she has electrovision. Think of all. Yeah, so I think I mean that's how I'm understanding it, because that's kind of how I wrote my story concept, is that the characters that are contracted to this godlike being, they have to go through two deaths. The first death is metaphorical, the second death is essentially literal, where she literally unalives the person and reshapes their very being with her magic. And that you're technically alive now. You're seen by the world as a living person, or you're ignored by the world, you know. Maria did get her vision on the screen, no, during her performance in her story quest, or is that what you meant? I thought she ran. I could have sworn she got it, like. How did Farina get her vision? Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah, Farina did get her vision during the performance. I think because it was it wasn't in the 3D art style, like the 3D that Genshin's usually in, it didn't click for me that she got it. I thought it was part of the art style of the thing. No, yeah, she did get her vision during the performance. But again, Focalor had to pass. I don't know. Okay, so Farina's is a little complicated, but I still think it counts because Focalor did pass away, and Farina's ties to the Hydra Archon were technically cut at that point, making her human. But yeah, no, she did get her vision, though it says it's more of a gift from Nuvila. It was implied it might have been a gift from Nuvila, versus Wander and Inefa, who didn't really have any ties to the Electro or the Anima Archon, like literal ties with them. I'm sorry, the self-destruct. We have to get out. We have to get out right now. No, 30 seconds. No, run! I thought your leg broke! Is his leg not broken? I thought his leg was broken. I think he hurt his ankle. He's like, I think I broke my leg. I was like, if you broke your leg, you wouldn't be running. Why is it so fuzzy? Hold on. It's fuzzy again. I don't like how it's fuzzy. Maybe my eyes are just getting more sensitive. I'm getting tired. Metaphorical death followed by being bestowed a vision. Yes, yeah, like something along their journey after a big change in their life. It whatever happens is supposed to represent like their death, and then after being reborn they receive a vision is kind of the idea I'm getting across. And you know what, that happened with Durin too, because after he's reborn he gets, you know, a pyrovision. From what the trailer saw, I think it was a pyrovision. There you go. So you know what, if that's the case, I have complete faith that Kazuha's best friend will come back. Just kidding. And same with La Senora. So if she, like, since she technically went through, like, a death, when she comes back, she might actually have a vision. Believe it or not. Because which harbingers? A child's a little... I mean, I don't know if child's counts. When did he get his? Hold on. How did child get his vision? I think she had a vision. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me on that part. But yeah, like you said, after a metaphorical death or something that's supposed to represent the non-human character's death, I believe being bestowed a new vision also implies that they've escaped their fate and is now tied to a new fate. Am I sort of understand? Something like that. I think so. I think so. Because that kind of falls into with Bennett. You got delusion, though, kind of like with Flynn and that one guy from Twisted. Edia? Oh, you're calling me delusional? Hey, I showed you guys the edit. That was peak, okay? But again, why is this guy's leg broke? So we're out of here.
Huh? Huh?
That was me! I'm like, wait, what? Guys, we need... I thought your leg was broken! What happened to his leg? I thought it was broken. How'd you guys get out of there in 30 seconds? What the heck? Oh shit, we have the whole team!
今は旅人を信じよう。シロネンが調べたところ、ここの地下には巨大なエネルギー源がある。うかつに破壊す
But
れ
yeah,
ば
like,
周囲に
I
甚
just
大
thought
な
that
被害が
was
出るかも
so
しれない。
interesting that in order for, like, the non-living being or human characters in Genshin to get a vision, they have to go through some sort of, like, as you say, a metaphorical death, and then later on they can get their vision during, like, a time of need, during, you know.
しかし、
Chaska's so worried, she's like, I'm
もし
sorry.
このまま動きがなければ、私が何とかしよう。
They're like, we have to get to Maimi.
解除できたの？
Why are they putting him in a box? He's like, let me out!
自力で出てきた。
Hey guys. Again, I thought that guy's leg was broken.
すぐ崩れたのが下層部だけでよかったぜ。
Oh, we're good then.
大丈夫か、兄弟。
I'm okay, Kakaku. Kakuku. I'm okay, sweetie. Pat pat. I'm all good. Sorry to worry
さ
you.
すがはトゥマイに。イネファも一緒ということは、探し求めていた答えは見つかったのだな。
Yeah, she's fixed. She's got a vision. We're good.
アーム、足
Dude,
を
what
怪
is
我し
it?
たはずだろ。
I think she's good. Oh shit, she just slapped her husband. You deserve that. You definitely deserve that. Dude must have been through some shit but broke like literally nothing to him. He ran a marathon. And he just got slapped by his wife.
あなた、私とアリエッタをずっと騙してきたの？
Oh shit.
十数年間も。
Do I sense a divorce? He's like, honey, I'm
ま
sorry.
ずは、この御人とイネファに物語の全貌を語ってもらおう。
She's like, I kind of need to hear everything now as the Pyro Archon. In the infinitesimally shorter space of time. Infinitesimally shorter space of time it takes to tell the story of one man's 10-year deception, one machine's 2 millennia search comes to a close. That's a very full sentence.
至高なる領主、諸行の鏡、家族と矢羽の司祭。
So many characters in one scene. Yes, it's a lot.
アハウはかなり多くのことを忘れてるようだな。
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think he did. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna address that another time. Like, that's a completely different story. We will get to that later. That can't be... Look it up. Look it up. Is it a real word? Let me look it up. I'll look it up. Let me look it up.
君はナタで生まれた後、
Define
2000年もの間、ナドクライをさまよい続けていたのか。
is... That is a word. That is in fact a word. I mean, not the Lee part, but like the ul, like the infinitesimal, that is a word. To an extremely small degree. Okay, so the infinitesimal is a word. Not the ismally, though, that they added. But the mole is a word.
2000年も記憶データを積み重ねてきたからこそ
Took all those 2,000 years worth of merit to... Oh, was that why we had to send her away so she can go on a whole journey, and when she would, like, come back and reunite with the other half of the split, it would overload it? That's a smart plan. Oh, okay, I get it now. So they wanted to overload her with memories so it can overload the other system. Alright, that makes sense.
私の誕生と最短はナタの人々そしてナタでの出来事が関係していますですがもう2000年も前のことです
There's so much being born and reborn in Natland. I feel like Bennett was reborn during the last event because I mean yes he wasn't like no you know what yeah he was technically sort of reborn. He discovered himself and oh god it's hot, my hands are getting sweaty. How do you look up like the users reward throughout the years? Because I'm pretty sure it's only spiked up when this quest dropped. Oh, I don't know, I guess just look up online dictionaries and see like what the update for I mean I like check the update of the word, or you can just look up when was this word invented.
初行の鏡のように過去に執着していてはですから私は彼女たちが望んだ通り自分の選んだ道を進みます
I know
そうかいいことだ
結局あの暗号術のパスワードは完全に忘れてた
We're like oh yeah I literally forgot about that
申し
letter
訳ありません短時間に多くの記憶暗号術は外での清掃中になくさないよう火翼の集いに置いてあります
Oh okay
すまな
cool
い俺はずっと嘘をついていた北国銀行はなどくらいの特務隊は
バカ私たちをずっと騙しておいてこのままいなくなるつもり家に帰ってアディエッタに謝って
Oh man
どうやら少し冷静になる時間が必要みたいだなファデュイが心配なら火翼の集いにとどまって
She's like you guys can just stay in Natland
か
it's
つての
fine
敵でもかつての友人でも構わない火翼の集いは全てを受け入れる自分の帰る場所を見つけなさい
Oh she's got to be an ancestor like direct descendant she's got to be a descendant of Leonka I mean yeah if it doesn't look like they have a bank out there so honestly I think we're fine I don't think they would even allow a Northland bank over here. We got a chest, hell yeah.
暗号術はこちらですそれでパスワードは結局回転部分の縁をご覧ください忘れた時のために送り主がパスワードを刻んでくれています
Oh
なになに
so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done.
送り主はこのように言っておりました最高のパスワードは
You know what? I like that. I like that. The most secure code is the one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code. Alright, that makes sense. I believe you.
送り主って
I know.
送り主はこうも言っておりましたサプライズは最後まで取っておこう
The zoom out! Ha ha ha!
なんか随分と記憶力が良くなってるな
Alright, let's open it up. Oh! Got fireworks!
栄誉騎士へお前の功績についてはジンから何度も聞いている
Oh wait, did I invent the canister? And then Barca's like, can I send a letter to my friend? She's like, I got you, Cap. I got you. She makes a canister and she's like, put the letter here, buddy. Oh, his name. Because they weren't gonna narrate it. I'll narrate it. To the honorary knight Lumine. Hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing you praises. For all the good you've done for Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a real shame that I'm away on the expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you. But it seems that the fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we finally settled down Nodecry. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the North Wind. I've met a few reliable companions, and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you two will be fast friends. As for the enemies, well, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui, not to mention the loyalties at risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Is that thunder? Are those fireworks? Hold up. I like hear popping sound. It might be fireworks. Who's this VA? Antonia? I don't know. I forgot his name. Anyways, now that I've seen the bottom of my mug, I'm going to stop here. I'm going to write this letter for however long it takes me to finish my coffee. These words will likely be as dull as to read as they were to write. Jesus. Yeah, he's exactly how I thought he'd be. Alright. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. Yeah, there you go. See you in Nodecry, Varka. P.S. If you're really heading over, you best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Nodecry, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I'll look out for you. As a Grandmaster should for his honorary night, am I right? Alright, so there's Varka. No, I know who this is. Oh my god. Oh. I know who this is! Oh my god! No! No! He sounds too manly! I can't hear his little giggle! No, I know who this is! He does a little giggle! He's like... he does like a little giggle. Oh my god, it's my man! Believe it or not, there's a character he voices that should be coming out either at the end of this month or next month, and I will be pulling for that character he voices. Oh my goodness. I love his little giggle. He's like, he does a little giggle. Oh my god, I love his little giggle. Oh my gosh, hold on. You guys have to hear his giggle. Hold on, let me look it up. Oh my goodness. Oh my baby. Oh my baby. Oh my cute little Pinocchio fox kitty baby darling. Yeah, I was listening to him talk. I was like, no, that's my man. That's my sweetie pie. That's my little adorable baby. Wait, what? Oh. I was confused. Alright. Also, sorry I never got into Hollow Knight. Wizzy, don't leave us in suspense. Hold on. I have to... Hold on. I don't think I can find his giggle. Damn it. Let me see if I can find his little giggle. Is it the intro? This one? Oh man, where is his little giggle? Ugh! Playful Land intro. Visit Wonderland. He giggles at the end of Playful Land, I remember. Visit, let me see. No, not the animation. I need like the beginning. Playful Land title screen 1. Here it is. Is it this one? No, mute it! Mute it! Mute it! Okay, there you go. We will definitely get copyrighted. Hold up. Hold on, let me see if it does it. Oh no, it just does the intro. No, I want his giggle! Give me his giggle! Oh my gosh. No, because I need to show you guys. I need to show you guys the beginning. Because that's where his little giggle is. And I love his little giggle. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna keep you in suspense until I can show you his giggle. I'm excited for Varka now. I feel bad because I wasn't gonna pull for him, but now that I know who voices him, I kind of want to pull for him. Let me see. This one? Just a heads up, we're probably gonna get copyrighted, so it's gonna delete this part. So give me a second. Let me tell you what his name is. Oh wait, it's that guy. Does he have like a bajillion oh, okay, be quiet. So he voices a character in my favorite game. Oh, you can look him up, that's fine. I just want to show you guys the specific giggle. He voices a character in one of my favorite games, Twisted Wonderland. He voices Fellow Honest. And yes, the name sounds familiar. Fellow Honest and Giddle are supposed to be twisted from the fox and the cat who tricked Pinocchio in the Disney movie Pinocchio. And so in terms of the Playful Land event that they held last year for Halloween for English server, they basically lure the students to Playful Land, which is this amusement park, and they turn them into puppets so they can sell them on the black market. And this Varka's VA voices Fellow Honest, and he has this cute little giggle. Here's his giggle. Oh my god, I love his giggle! Oh, my baby, my precious darling. My sweet baby. Yeah, Fellow Honest, Twisted Wonderland, JPVA. He is, yeah, Tomokazu Sugita. Yeah, there you go. Varka's JPB, Tomokazu Sugita. But yeah, that's because when I first started to hear him talk, I was like, oh my god, it's my baby! Little giggle. Oh, my sweet summer child. Sorry, everybody. I had to show you guys his adorable, sweet little giggle. He's my baby. Alright, but yeah, I'll show you a picture right now what he looks like. His the character. Nice. Okay, about Leonka. Okay.
その企みはすぐに見破られました。最終的にリアンカさんは初行の鏡の油断を逆手に取り、当時彼女は私よりもはるかに強い力を持っていました。 そこでリアンカさんは私が彼女の影響を受けないよう封印を固めて私を送り出してくれたのです。
Twisted Wonderland. There we go. Sorry, I'm pulling up the
これ
picture.
こそリアンカさんが領地を封鎖した真の理由です。オチカンとは関係ありません。もしかしたら彼女は最後までオチカンを敵ではなく
Sorry, my phone, the tracking on the phone was blocking the screen and I couldn't see the text. I was like, what does that say? That's how you saw me go this way. Got the priest of floral candles.
それによって処刑と破滅に追いやられてもなお第8隻は一度として彼女は動揺することも逃げることもありませんでした。たとえリアンカさんが密かに彼女を救おうとしてもおそらく
She's like, I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I accept it.
リアンカさんが自分の道を貫いたように第8隻も領主としての誇りを持ち続けたのです。私はもうしばらくナタに滞在するつもりです。
I definitely recognize the name, but I can't quite put voice to a person as well as you can. So the only reason I kind of recognize it is because when you listen to a VA like a lot, you kind of recall tones, like certain tones that they'll make and the way they sound. It's like, oh yes, it's going to my memory. But when he was talking like the smooth kind of chill, smooth operator voice, I was like, yeah, it's my man Fellow. That's Fellow Honest. But every time I think of Fellow, I think of his little giggle. He's like, hee, like his little giggle. It's so cute. Pinocchio and Trek of Notre Dame are movies that absolutely terrify me, so I haven't really gone to sit down and rewatching them again. But I do really love Fellow Honest. Like, out of all the Halloween characters, Fellow Honest and Giddle are my first, and then second is Scully from Nightmare Before Christmas, and then Rollo, he's there, but like, he's okay. He's okay. I really like Fellow Honest, though. Wait, you think that looks like a vision? Don't so embed it in my core as the key to her and Leonka's plan.
これは元素力よりも原始的な力を宿すことができるようです。かつて
Okay, so moon wheels can... Unless, is the stone for a vision originally a moon wheel? And it just ended up... I'm a little confused about that.
諸行の鏡はなぜ我らを裏切った見柱の神々。私はもうしばらくナタに滞在するつもりです。
Yeah, the moon wheel.
準備ができましたら一緒に出発しましょう。
Let me record that conversation in case we need it again.
この神の目に似た物体のことでしょうか。イキさんはこれを計画の要、第8隻の研究によると、これは元素力よりも原始的な力を宿すことができるようです。
Okay.
ですが、諸行の鏡はなぜ我らを裏切った見柱の神
I don't know enough lore to figure out stuff, but oh well.
私はもうしばらくナタに滞在するつもりです。
Sorry about not cry.
私はナドクライで2000年間過ごしてきました。ナドクライについて知りたい記憶の欠損が検出されました。呪いを断ち切った際にほとんどの記憶を喪失したものと
no, it's okay. As long as you remember I know, it's all good.
最も大切な人。
No, I think we're good now. Even though I was watching season anime like a religion, I don't think I can recognize my Oshi's BAs. Does that make me a fake? No! Maybe a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. No, it does not make you a fake fan. You're okay. I just have really good hearing sometimes. Alright, but let me show you Fellow Honest who he voices. I'm gonna show you Fellow and Giddle, because I love this little duo. Fellow's like the big brother and Giddle's like the little brother. But Giddle's mute, if I remember correctly. And I kind of feel bad because I could have sworn when I was watching the event in JP, I could have sworn Giddle would sneeze. He does like little sniffles. Can you do the... Come on. Like, he would do little sniffles and puffs. Because he's mute, so he couldn't talk. But I think they took that out of EN, unless I might have just been imagining it. I could have very well just been imagining Gittle made noises, but I'm pretty positive he did. What is this? But yeah, Barca's VA voices this guy on the right. Him. This is Fellow Honest, and then that's Gittle. So these two are supposed to be twisted from the cat and the fox in Pinocchio. But yeah, Varka voices the guy on the right, and then Gittle's mute, so he just sniffles. He's like... I'm trying... This is the SSR card, by the way, which I'm gonna pull for soon. I don't know why. We'll go ahead and do Gumi's. Maybe. I saw Gumi first, so... We'll get Gumi. No, I saw Gumi. Let me go get Gumi. But yeah, that was, sorry, I didn't mean to mildly freak out about that. It just didn't click that was Varka's VA until I was like, oh my goodness. Now I kind of really want Varka, so we have to work extra hard. At least I have a guarantee. Yeah, so 5, 10. Yeah, we're 11 pulls away. So yeah, we got Jean. So now we have a guarantee for the next one. So for sure we're gonna get Flynn's. After that, it's really, I don't know if we're gonna get Duden or Varka first. I want to at least, we might even have to skip Duden's weapon. Oh my god, I don't want to say that, but I think we are. I think we're gonna have to skip Duden's weapon. That's so sad. Cause for sure, like if we once we get Flynn's, we can save it for Duden or Varka. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping Duden shows up first, so then we can just pull for his stuff, and then whatever points I have left over for Primo Gems, we can just, you know, just spend it all on Varka. But we'll see. I think I watched a theorist video saying the meals are like pre-vision thingies. Oh, okay. Like a vision before vision, so that like the rock itself, that would become a vision. Would you say that the direction for male JPV is usually limited to a certain range? Like, I think it's pretty insane how well you do it. I think it depends. Like, I think it has to be a character that I really genuinely like. So, okay, so for example, if the JPVA voices a character I really like, I'm obviously gonna remember more about the character speaking and the vocal tones they use versus the actual VA. So the thing with a lot of this is that when I freak out about it, I actually forget the VA's name. Except by Yumu Murase or Yuki Kaji. Yuki Kaji's really hard though. Like, I've seen so many other shows and movies with him in it, and I didn't realize it was him. But yeah, I think if the JPVA voices a character I genuinely really love and I'm super in love with, I'm gonna remember that more and more so related to that character. Same thing with actors. I was like, who is that? It's so-and-so. What did they play? They played so-and-so. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's, you know, that's so-and-so. Or like, I'm not gonna remember their name, but I'm gonna remember the people they played. Same thing with JPVAs. I'm gonna remember like certain characters that they voiced because that was my favorite character, you know. Same thing with Varka. I only remembered that he voices Fellow, and in Cookie Run 2, that same character, he voices Fire Lord Cookie. So Varka's VA is also that, like, that specific cookie, and so I recognize his voice right away as Fellow. I was like, oh my god, it's Fellow, but I forgot the guy's name. So I kind of relate the voice to a character, not really the actual actor. I forgot his actual. I forgot his name. Like the other day, I was watching an anime and somebody was talking. No, is it an anime or a game? Is it a game? Anime. I think it was an anime. I can't remember, but somebody was talking and I kind of remember. Oh no, it was Cookie Run Kingdom. Yeah. Okay. So I was, oh my god, who did I get? I got, oh my gosh. It was in Cookie Run and it, oh no, I'm sorry, not Cookie Run. Fragadia. The Sanrio Nights. I was watching the recent episode the other day and it didn't click that the knight for Cinnamon Roll was Silver from Twisted Wonderland. I was kind of sitting there and I was listening. I said, why does he sound familiar? And I was like, oh my god, it's Silver! And I looked it up and they do have the same VA. He sounded very soft. So it depends, you know. Da 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 da. But yeah, that's I hope that answered your question. But yeah, it really just depends. What are these little orb thingies around me? That had to be from a character who made. Yes, there you go. Yes, that's the answer. Yes. Which is funny because I think in events for I say it's funny because in events for Twisted Wonderland, they're not voiced. Like none of the events are voiced. Except the prologue, which is that opening scene that I had you guys listen to. That was the only part that was voiced by Fellow. And then later on when his card came out, he obviously has voice lines with the card. Aside from that, he doesn't have any other voice lines. Like he's the character, that's probably the character that voice actor has the least amount of voice lines for, is probably Fellow, honest. But I really liked Fellow's giggle, and that really stuck with me, was his giggle. And I love his giggle. I think that's the only reason I like him. And then obviously his family relationship with Giddle. Meh. He just leave. I'm sorry, little baby. I know, I'm sorry. Man, why did they have to make all the materials we need from cute little sea creatures in Fontaine? Why must you make me unalive the little sea creatures? Oh yeah, no. This is the menu I was trying to find. 16. Oof. I am so tired. I think I might just buy the rest at this point in the shop. I wish the materials, we didn't have to go looking for them from like various enemies. We could just farm like a domain. Like a Hokage Star Rail. I wish it was like Hokage Star Rail, where we could just go to the domain and farm that specific material we need. Or have it on the expeditions, be the material that we need. Okay, I'm just gonna buy the 5. I'll get replaying it until it burns into my memories. Little giggle. Okay, so I'll debate where I did my Oshi VA's giggle more. I mean, that wasn't like the VA's giggle, and that's specifically Fellow Honest's giggle, but I thought the giggle was so cute. Oh yeah. I thought his giggle was the cutest little giggle. And it stuck with me. Let's see. Alright. Yes! Also, I'm giving you guys a heads up now. I saw that they're gonna implement ranking or leveling up your characters to level 100 if you have like a C6 I don't think I do, unless Chi-Chi C6? I don't think she is. She's not! Yeah. That sucks. Okay, so I've been playing this game since release date, and I don't have a C6 of any of the 5-star banners. I must have really good luck if I don't have the C6 of, like, the standard 5 stars. That's so sad and kind of funny. I don't even have Chi-Chi. Damn. Well, I guess if I get 2 more Chi-Chis, I just want you guys to know. I'm making him level 100. I don't care what anyone says. Razor's going to be level 100. Awesome. Sorry, I might have missed it. What did you think of the quest? Oh, I didn't go over it. Oh, and can you get a free cut in the upcoming update as well? I get a free... Oh, shit, now I don't know who to spec. Ah! Honestly, I think I'm gonna get Nubulettes. Like, if you get a free constellation, it's gonna be... I'm gonna do Nubulettes. And free 4-star... four free 5-star units or something, I forgot. You get free... Oh, from the standard? Well, shit. I'm definitely gonna get Mizuki. And then probably another Tinari. You're free to make whatever poor decisions you like, Antonia. Thank you for the support. Alright, Enef's quest. I liked it. I think I wasn't really sold on it at first. Again, I'm still a little iffy about her design and making her a 5-star. But now that I kind of understand what her backstory is and all that, I can see why they possibly made her a 5-star. But also her quest kind of really reminded me of Wander when she got her vision. Like, that scene really reminded me of Wander, so I am being a little biased. I was slightly confused. I was trying to keep track of who is what now and who is ancestor to who and the dragons and stuff, but I got general understanding. I think some limited banner character... Really? Okay, well, if we're gonna get them for free, I'm gonna get all the ones I don't have. And then if it's maybe like 1 or 2 that I don't have, I'll get those 2, and then the other 2 I'll just probably get dupes for like Tinati or something. We'll see. I'll figure out who I want. Well, from a certain list of units. Oh, I got you. I understand. I understand the assignment. But yeah, I really like the quest. At first, I wasn't too, like, 100% on it, just because I really wasn't sure what to expect. Again, I'm not really read up on the lore, which is funny, because I love reading. Yeah, I haven't read any of these descriptions. I've read none of these descriptions. I've read none of these books. You know what, though? The fun thing I was gonna do... Oh, I thought it made the text bigger. What I was going to do... La 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 la. La 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 la. What I was going to do... My father likes to do, like, random projects. And I told him in the future we should learn how to bookbind. And I told him I was gonna bookbind all the books in my game, Genshin Impact. He's like, alright, you do you. He's like, I'm gonna bind something useful. I'm like, alright, you do you then, buddy. So you like Enef because she reminds you of Wander. Am I understand? Yes. Read them on stream as an ASMR stream. Bubba, you better tell Feilong thank you. Tell Feilong thank you. Great idea, Feilong. Thank you for the idea. That's a great idea. I didn't think of doing that. You're so smart. You're such a smart cookie. Oh, head pat, head pat, head pat. What is this? I'm gonna take a picture of that. Oh, you smart cookie, you. I didn't think of doing that. Yeah, I wasn't 100% positive what to expect. I can tell you right now, I was expecting anything that happened. Nothing at all. And I was a little confused about the portrait in the stronghold. It sounds like he was just a guy. I'm referring to Zuosin, the spy. It sounded like he had a debt, and the Northland Bank took on his debt. Oh sure, ignore my 100 plus a debt when Phelan gives you what? Ay ay. No, I'm writing it down. I just meant Feilong added on to your 100 plus suggestions in the description. Look, I still have your other ones. They got the voice pack, got the little ring thingies. I mean, I think I saw a clip of your favorite velour girl with like black latex. Might consider that, you know, leather. I got plenty of leather jackets. It's like kills two birds with one stone. You're like, mine's with Genshin and ASO. I've read classic stories, okay? Y'all don't seem down for those. Just saying. And the reason I stopped Dracula is because at the time I was trying to stream in the morning. And you know what? I thought about it the other day because there's quite a few VTubers I would personally love to raid, and they stream in the morning. I mean, like super early in the morning. And I thought a fun stream we can do is Tonya morning voice. We haven't gotten any merch in all these years. Do you realize how expensive merch is? And I'm still trying to figure out the address, okay? My city is large, but it's not that large. You can certainly find me if you look hard enough, okay? And I'm not willing to drive to the other side of town to deliver mail. That's just crazy. That was the main thing, though, with merch, was I didn't want to dox myself, so I was kind of trying to find a way to send a different address. Because you can do it from the post office, but then you'll see that the post office is from that very specific city. And I've talked about my city enough that you can probably find me. It's not an invitation, nor is it a challenge. Don't take it that way. I'm just saying that if I need to release merch, I kind of want the address somewhere else. Do you know how free it is to avoid? Okay. Alright, you have a point. You have a point. I should release a voice pack. I probably will. I want to kind of do what some other VTubers do, is when you buy the voice pack, it comes with artwork, and I want to get a nice artwork from Sen. Okay. But I would also like to record on a better audio interface. My brain doesn't like working. If something isn't right, I want to wait till I get it just right, that it sounds good. Don't get me wrong, I have voice pack. It's on the list. It's right here. Oh, you really want that voice pack, huh? Okay, you know what? Okay. You can hold me to it. Okay. After I get the Lena reference sheet, the new audio interface, the empty song, the music for the song cover, and the music video, and have the song cover fully released, after all of that, I will genuinely start on the voice pack project. I will put together a script, put together various scenes and audios, and I will contact Sen to get a new artwork done, and I'll contact her and commission her for a phone wallpaper and a desktop wallpaper artwork for the voice pack. Okay. You can hold me to that, but I'm gonna do that after all of this is over, because this is way too many things for me to do all together. I need to focus on things one at a time, because then I feel overwhelmed. And I might go crazy. And who knows what's going to happen between now and the next 6 months. Because I certainly was expecting my fridge to break. I was expecting my neighbor to paint his fence. I wasn't expecting to get injured. I wasn't expecting a lot of things. Okay? So to account for unexpected things, we had to take things one at a time. And I promise I will deliver the voice pack after all of that is done. Once I release the song cover, I will look into and release the voice pack. Okay? Okay. And all funds for the voice pack, I'll probably make it free if anything. All funds for the voice pack, or I don't know. I'll ask Sen. I'll ask Sen what she's comfortable with. Do people make free voice packs? Do they like charge $1 or like $5 or something? I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Don't take my word on the price. Just take my word of when it's gonna get done. Oh, I mean, for me, it's no rush. I'm just here for the vibes. I got you. See, Fei Long's here for the, some people are here for the vibes. Just kidding. They're here for the insanity of me not knowing how to play Genshin. Oh my god, what do you need? I have a bunch of those. What is that? Lava dragon. Have I fought this thing before? That looks familiar. Is that what I think it is? Oh yes, I have fought this thing before. I recall this. Yeah, don't quote me on the price or anything or whatever. But after all that is done, I will get to work. I will hold that as a devil's contract. Yes, you may. Go ahead. Maybe if any and all donations and funds from the voice pack. Like I said, anything that's made to this channel on Coffee. I haven't set up Streamlabs. On this channel, on Coffee. I guess when I set up the voice pack thing, all those funds are still going towards the model. As of right now, we have 140 saved up for the model. I did try to contact Iron Vertex because I figured if I'm spending that much money, I want to see what their quotes are. They haven't responded. There's this one artist I like their artwork for. They're considering getting into making VTuber models, and I wouldn't mind getting a VTuber model from them. Their artwork is really pretty. They haven't gone around to it, so honestly, at this point, if it's taking them this long to reply, I might just wait till that artist is ready, you know. Like I said, there is a method I'm gonna go about trying and asking somebody in person who has gotten an Iron Vertex model. I'm gonna ask them, be like, hey, what was your quote and how much was it? And again, they're probably busy and they probably have application stuff open, but whatever. I'm in no rush at this point, so. At this point, like, I just can't get quotes or anything. Whatever you decide to do, whenever you decide to do it, I'm just here to chill and bear witness. Thank you. Thank you for bearing witness. Thank you for bearing witness with your eyes. Thank you for witnessing my shenanigans. Oh, we already have this team on. But yeah, I liked her story quest. I like how we kind of, even though all the Natlan characters like showed up during the summer event, it was sort of like the final goodbye. I kind of appreciate that they kind of did a double goodbye where they had the summer event and they also had Inefa's quest of them helping us out, you know. And I really love that we're so well loved in Natlan. Yes, we were well loved in the other nations, but I really felt it in Natlan. And I really like how caring and very open-armed everyone is in Natlan. It's so sweet. Whoa. I feel like Natlan holds a lot of sense of belonging and trying to find your place, you know? Like, you feel like an outcast, so you don't really, you know, blend in with, not blend in, but get along with your peers and whatnot. And I feel like that was a big theme in Natlan, was, you know, kind of trying to decide where your home is, where your place is. Trying to fit in and help everybody the best you can with what you have. And I liked it. It was fun. And the dinosaurs were great. So I am excited for Node Cry. I'm glad. Oh my god. Song Lee, you're supposed to keep my baby alive. You just let him die. Ooh, we got revived. We're gonna get him some. Yes, I want to use my special dish. Alright. I think I should have brought my Geo team. All the people in that space is very bad in getting to people. It's okay. I mean, honestly, it's the end of the year, so I'm assuming a lot of freelance companies and just companies in general are probably very busy. So, do you have any predictions for the overreaching themes in No Cry? I don't know. I really don't know. So I guess Mondstadt was like just kind of being able to do what you want to do and just... Like there's a sense of home in Mondstadt as well, but you're kind of given the freedom and support to pursue other things. And kind of just dealing with loss and grief and struggles, you know. Because I think a lot of the Mondstadt characters, they went through some form of loss or some form of, yeah, like some form of loss, whether it's like an actual family member, families were split, or a friend passed away. And I think Mondstadt's just a really nice place to deal with that loss and kind of finding family in the people that are left there with you, you know. And then in Liyue, I think that one had a lot with change. So Liyue's main theme, I believe, was change, which things aren't always going to be the same forever. And that you have to kind of learn to go with the times and, you know, go forward. Yes, things change, yes, people have passed, but you have to keep moving forward and essentially carve a path for yourself, you know. But I think Liyue dealt a lot with change. Mondstadt, for me, it felt like they were dealing with a lot of grief and moving forward as well. A form of loss. And then Inazuma, this also kind of evolved changed. I think Inazuma had a lot to do with like tradition and maintaining, trying to maintain a sense of eternity. That was kind of hard. I didn't like that. This is why I didn't level you up, Aoife, because I don't have a built new Villette. Showcase real quite a bit, maybe overly implied some things. I don't know, I would have to rewatch it. I won't know themes until I've kind of... Like, yes, the trailer can give me a little bit of information, but I can't tell you for sure how I feel about it until I've actually, like, kind of played through and gone through some of the story and kind of gone through it. Let's see, what was the theme for Sumeru? I don't know. I feel like Sumeru had a lot of discovery, but also kind of staying true to yourself. So there was a pursuit of goals and a pursuit of knowledge. And I think overall it's okay to pursue your goals and your dreams, but also be mindful of yourself and be kind to yourself. I think was kind of like the main thing for me in Sumeru. And then in Fontaine, obviously there is a huge sense of justice, but it's also very morally gray. So Fontaine had a lot of, yes, this could be right, but this can also be wrong. And that one's also kind of staying true to yourself, in a sense. And that a lot of people were pursuing stuff and their ideals and their form of justice, as long as they themselves thought it was right and it was true for themselves. And then Natlan, I think, just had a lot of acceptance and that you didn't really know where you belonged. But in Natlan, it's like, no, you can belong wherever you feel safest and most loved. Yeah, I think Uzo wanted to sort of touch on how to move on from loss, not be stagnant or paralyzed from fear. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I don't know. For me, that I didn't get that sort of feeling when I was in Inazuma. I feel like Inazuma could have done better with a lot of stuff. I think Inazuma was very weird because we entered Inazuma during a time of civil war where everyone was essentially fighting each other. Oh! Oh, frick. What did I click? Oh no, what did I do? That was an accident. I'm so sorry. Oh no, is this Mizuki's quest? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Hold on, look. I was just walking for contact. Yeah, no, I think Natlan focuses on trying to find a sense of belonging. And it's up to you as an individual to kind of decide where you would like to be, where you feel most comfortable and safe. Oh my gosh. He had like such a sweetie tone. He's like, yeah, it's okay.
今の経営状況はそういう方法を少し取ったくらいで解決申し訳ございません。まさか夢水木さんのお客様だったとはつゆ知らず。その言い方。ええ、確かに店長は私ですが。
She's a shareholder. Oh my gosh.
愛車銭湯の。そう。
How much money did she like procure over the thousands of years she's been alive?
株主でありながら仕事にも参加してくださっています。 あの方はつい最近稲妻に帰ってきたばかりなんです。でなければ。
Where was she before? Which Nalan do you get the feeling most from? Probably Ororon, Chaska, and is my tracking chipped? Oh, screen's chipped a little. Sorry, I didn't mean to walk into that. I think Ororon, Chaska, Kachina, Kanich. Oh my god, who else? Mavuika. Like, all those characters, I feel we're trying to find a place to belong and trying to. Or they had a place they belong, but then they gave it up for something else. Trying to fit in and be strong enough and, you know, kind of live up to her name. And, you know, be part of the group for the Night Kingdom. And just kind of making their way in the world. And, you know, she was raised by a Quasasaur and then she had her human family. And then, obviously he felt very left out because he was basically a container for souls. You know, and then Sitali also kind of feels very left out. I mean, she's an immortal being. So, I mean, she doesn't really... Like, I guess she doesn't really fit in with her tribe, and the people that she did get along with aren't really there anymore. They passed away. She's, you know, she's a long-lived species. So that's my understanding of the Nalan characters. Like I said, my understanding of the themes of these games are very taken with a grain of salt. This is just how I feel about it. I'm not sure if I felt that, but I could have missed that. No, it's okay. This is just my own interpretation. So everyone gets their own interpretations from a story. Unless authors blatantly tell you how to feel about a story, everyone's gonna have their own interpretation, their own thoughts, and their own feelings about a story they've read, characters they learn about, you know, it depends. What's there? Ooh, eggs. Sort of like finding their place or their role in the world. Yeah, something like that. Like they're trying to find a place to belong. Whether it's among friends and family or in a clan or an organization. Hi Gyoko, welcome. Congrats on 3. I've had 3K for a while, but thank you. But hi Gyoko, welcome. But thank you. Are you feeling better? Were you sick? You're back from your trip, right? How's your trip? Did you have fun? I hope you didn't get sick on your trip. My brother got sick on his, and I got sick. I'm a little pissed about that, but whatever. He's the one keeled over with coughing fit, not me. Oh, nope, I see that. I'm not going near that. But yeah, no, my interpretation of how I've played my Genshin game and everyone else is going to be totally different. Same with books. Everyone's going to interpret things differently. I think I saw someone made a tweet. They got really upset. They said, they don't like it when, certain people... Thank you, Fei Long. Dude, I was sick for like 2 weeks. It was awfully luckily. It was after my trip. Oh, okay, that's good. Wait, is that how you do it? I don't get to do it often. I think so. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you just link the channel. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Bubba usually beats you to the punch. My trip was going good. Was good going. Tasia was super fun. Nice. The food looked amazing. Oh my goodness. Delicious food. I hope you guys eat lots of food. And bought lots of stuff. If I traveled to South Korea, I would find all the Cookie Run Kingdom merch I could possibly find. But I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh my goodness. I hope you're feeling better overall. Whoa. The food was good. That's great. Yeah, we always like sharing food here. Giving recommendations. And advising people on prices. I'm excited because my friend and I are going to go to an event near the end of September. And I've already decided we're going to have breakfast at the Mexican place so I can eat menudo again. Oh my gosh, she's not doing anything. Right, sorry. I was getting off track. So, I had seen a tweet that somebody said, oh yeah, don't you just love those reviews from people who didn't understand the times, like when they review old anime? I paraphrased it, but the tweet was essentially saying that this person was kind of upset that they don't like it when people review old anime with I guess like a more, I don't know what the word they use, but I guess the only substrate I could think of is like a new gen mindset. Whereas lots of anime came out during a certain time. Lots of manga came out during a certain time. And that was the normal for that time. But nowadays, it's not normal. I will say though, my patience has waned for a lot of genres. Like, there's some formulas that worked back then and I was totally okay with. And if oh my god, no, don't crash, please, graphics card, please. What's some of your favorite foods that you tried? I didn't eat as much in South Korea because it was just a layover, but when I was at Singapore, the food was incredible. Most meals only cost like $4. Really? That's really cheap. That is very cheap. Chili crab and Peking duck. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I'm feeling better now, so you just have a small cough. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, we're getting into Minecraft mode now. This is my vision, by the way. This is like my vision without my glasses, far away. Oh, no, it's cleared up. It's cleared up now. Yeah, they were first. I can't handle spicy food though, and everything there was spicy. Oh, yeah. I remember I asked you, I said, how are the chips when you got your Nintendo Switch 2? You said they were too spicy. And I was like, what? Yeah, the hot ones chips. Yeah, you just go down to the market and there it was. Oh, that's so cool. One day I'll travel. I'll travel to Asia. One day. I'll travel out of country. One day. There goes Southeast Asia. I heard that's all it is, spicy food. Oh my goodness. But then there's like different levels of spice. There's like a nice tingle, kind of tasty spice, and then there's just like your face is on fire spice. Through a modern lens, yeah. But yeah, that's why it's always best to do research on certain books before you read it, because there's always a context and a reason for the book or media, and I feel like if you ignore the reason or the context or the environment of the book or media at that time it was published, you're missing like a huge part of the understanding of the media. And then there's just the case of like really bad adaptations in general. Like if the media had an original and they tried to adapt it into something else, then yeah, there is a case of a bad adaptation. Like obviously. Oh. Oh. Jeez. I'm gonna have to build new roulette. That's ridiculous. That thing was so hard to unalive. Did I get enough materials for IFA? Oh, my Wi-Fi is dying. It is dying as we speak. Dude, when I ate the shit, wait, I can't watch. Every time you ult with Raiden, I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not really. Anyways. Dude, when I ate the chili crab, my nose and eyes were just pure water. Oh my god! Lots of fish heads as well. Lots of bones in a fish. Okay. Would you say the readers should do their due diligence to understand the context of the times when writing was done? I think if you're gonna make a public comment about a medium you've digested, like either reading or listening or something, I believe if you're gonna make a comment about it, you should at least do your due diligence and look into the median's history and the environment and the context and why it was written and all that stuff. That's if you're gonna make now if you're just kind of reading it just to read it and you don't really care if you're being forced to read it like I was particular books in high school. There was one book, I don't want to say it. There was one book I didn't like reading it at all, because there's two scenes in there that really bothered me. Like mentally it bothered me, and so what I did is I read the whole book ahead of time. So every time they would read it in the audiobook in class, I would just put on headphones and I would watch YouTube. Because I'd rather digest it really quickly and just kind of ignore it and not really acknowledge it, because it was a tough read. It was a really tough read, and I don't know why in my high schools they just kept they kept teaching books, like they kept adding books into their curriculum that I believe were just really tough reads, and I don't think they were doing a good job preparing you for the book or giving you context for it. I don't think they're doing a good job at all. Go to the just chatting. Alright, we're gonna close that because I feel like it's gonna crash. Doesn't get the attention and clicks. I know. Where's my background music? But yeah, I just think if you need a comment or do a paper, tough reads as in subject matter level, subject matter. You know, I guess I will bring it up. It was the Kite Runner. Was it the Kite Runner? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the Kite Runner. Hossein? I forgot who it was. Alex was it? I can't remember. It was the Kite Runner. And there's two scenes in particular. If you know the context of the Kite Runner, then you know. If you don't look it up. It's fine. You don't need to. Let's just say the scenes were kind of SVU. If you know the show, Special Victims Unit. And so it was those two scenes, and I was kind of mortified that I wasn't expecting that, and then for it to happen again, and it broke my heart. It really did. There was, well, no, you know, there's another third instance. I think that book covered a lot of very sensitive topics that I don't think I was mentally prepared for. And so I didn't enjoy reading it. The only thing we learned about that book was the kites and how they would put glass in the glue, and they would, you know, that's how you do the kite fighting, is they would cut the strings because you had glass in the glue, and then you would have somebody to go run and get your kite. And it talked about various topics, but I just think those particular 3 instances, now I'm thinking back of like all the other scenes. It was, for me, it was a tough read. I just don't think I was very mentally prepared, and I don't think at the time, I don't think the teacher covered it very well. I think they only focused on particular parts of the book, and they didn't really focus on other parts of it, which I think should have been given more attention. So I found it to be a very tough read. I sped read through that book. I read through it really quickly. And then when we continued the audiobook in class, I zoned out. I just got on my phone, I turned on my music, and I read another book. Yeah, it was a curriculum. It was part of the curriculum to read the book. Other cases, my friend spoke to me. She said her sibling had to pick one of 3 books to read. One of which, so 3 of them, it was Kite Runner, Handmaid's Tale, and I think a classic. And I also think Handmaid's Tale is also a very extremely tough read. I struggle just watching clips of the show with my mother for some scenes. It really does break my heart. So I told her, I said, look, in Kite Runner it has this, this, and this. Or in Handmaid's Tale has this, this, and this. If you go for the classic, at least it isn't explicitly detailed all the horrible things that happen to the characters. Yes, it is kind of messed up, the tale, because it's a classical Greek tale. But it doesn't go into explicit detail of bad things that happen, you know. What was that? Oh yeah, I'm feeling blah, blah, blah. Why is my chat delayed? What the heck? That's weird. I don't know why it's delayed. Well, it'll catch up eventually, I think. Maybe if I like close it. But yeah, so I just think loading. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just think there's certain books you kind of have to be mentally prepared for, especially when you read books that kind of take on like I said, for Kite Runner, I wasn't expecting most of what was in the book. All they literally covered was how the kites were made, but the teacher didn't go over anything else in that book. And if they did, I don't think they did a good job. I still feel bad about it. I wish I never read that book. I wish I never knew about that book. Just because I can't handle that subject matter the way it was portrayed. I'm not saying the author did a bad job. I'm just saying I mentally can't handle it. It hurts my heart. It genuinely hurts my heart. Same with Handmaid's Tale. I think my friend's brother ended up choosing the classic just because Handmaid's Tale also covers a lot of really, intense topics. Yeah, the whole overall utopian story of Handmaid's Tale is very messed up as is. Do they actually read the book for according to their curriculum, right? I have no idea. I think a lot of teachers do a good job mentally preparing you. I saw a TikTok clip of a teacher who I believe runs a AP class, and her students were reading the things they carried. And the way she set this up to show, like, the war, if you know what the things they carried, it's about the Vietnam War. The way she set this up is she kind of set up letters. And so it was random. She hands all these letters to her students. She says, I'm going to draft my students. So they did this little mini experiment, and the students got drafted. Half stayed and half got to go. And then they had to go pick up the second letter in front of the class. And then you found out 3 of them didn't make it. And then those last 3 students, and this is all random, so you don't find out till the end of class that the last 3 who didn't make it, on their 3rd final letter, they had to write a letter to their families and what they couldn't say because they weren't going to make it home. and then they end up getting a guest speaker for a survivor from the Vietnam War, and it reminds me of also Freedom Fighters as well, how she brought a guest speaker. If you don't know Freedom Fighters, I believe she had the students read Anne Frank's diary. And so I think if you need to read a book that has historical context, you kind of need to be mentally prepared. And I think it's up to the teachers and the people introducing that book to you to mentally prepare you for what you're about to get into, especially if it's something you're not used to reading. I believe from the clips I've seen from the Freedom Fighters, she had brought up the book because the kids could relate. Their home environment and overall environment can help them relate to the struggles in the book. But in regards to some people that, you know, I've been very blessed. I have a wonderful family. I live in a good environment, and for me to be thrown into a setting and in context of a book like Kite Runner, I wasn't mentally prepared. Another book that also I was halfway mentally prepared is Dreams of Joy and Shanghai Girls by Amy Tan. Was it Amy Tan? No, it's not Amy Tan. It's not Amy Tan. Hold on. Dreams of Joy. Lisa C. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Lisa C. I get Amy Tan and Lisa C. So the Dreams of Joy and Shanghai Girls? It was Shanghai Girls. Yes. Okay. Shanghai Girls, and then book 2 was Dreams of Joy. The only reason I was mentally prepared for Shanghai Girls and Dreams of Joy is because we kind of already covered that. I don't know why we were covering this in a U.S. history. Was it U.S. history? I think it was U.S. history. Yeah, it was U.S. history class. I had a teacher covering this topic, and I won't say it aloud just because it's really intense. But just know that the place I'm thinking of, the last word of the name is King. And in this particular place, man, they went through it rough. I was only meant to prepare because I was aware of the history of that place. That's why I wasn't entirely shocked when I was watching Elusive Samurai from on the anime Elusive Samurai, because the scenes in the beginning of episode 1, I was kind of very mentally prepared for that. It reminded me of that place and what had happened there. And so when I was reading Shanghai Girls, I was kind of hoping the characters wouldn't be involved, but unfortunately they did not get on the ship, and they were trying to escape during that specific time that tragedy. During that time, that tragedy had happened. And so I expected what was going to happen. I kind of already guessed. And unfortunately, the character's mother did pass. One of the characters was so horribly injured. She was having struggles later on down the line. I think she ended up adopting her sister's child in order for them to, get out of the area. I can't remember. I won't go into detail about it. But I just think there's a lot of sources and materials you have to literally be mentally aware of and prepared to enter. Like, I remember when I wasn't ready for a lot of character backstories to be as sad as they were. I could barely handle SVU and binge watch a few episodes, and I get so horribly sad. I get really, really sad, and just my heart breaks. My heart breaks, and it breaks, and it breaks. And so when I first had read Captive Prince, and you found out what happened to the blonde guy, I forgot what his name was, and what happened with the uncle and all that stuff, I was kind of mortified. I was feeling really bad, and I was like, oh my god, it's horrible. But since then, I've read a lot of media where most characters will have that kind of really sad backstory or that kind of context, and so I'm not desensitized, but I maybe I am desensitized. I don't know what the word is. You think you appreciate the guest speakers that sort of give their perspective relate to a reading? Yes, I appreciate any and all guest speakers that Oh, the hell, Gumi, I didn't just went live. Merm! Think of it in the book, the things they carry in the subject matter include the being on more. Was that more in the perspective of an American? Yes. Yeah, I believe so. Let me see. I haven't read the things they carry. Let me see. Tim O'Brien. There we go. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so The Things They Carry, 1990, is a collection of linked short stories by American novelist Tim O'Brien about a platoon of American soldiers fighting on the ground in Vietnam War. His third book about the war, it is based on his experience as a soldier in the 23rd Infantry Division. O'Brien generally refrained from political debate and discourse regarding the Vietnam War. He was dismayed that people in his hometown seemed to have so little understanding of the war and its world. It was in part a response to what he considered ignorance that he wrote The Things They Carried. Many of the characters are semi-autobiographical, sharing similarities with figures from his memoir. If I die in a combat zone, box me up and ship me home. In The Things They Carried, O'Brien plays the genre of metafiction. He writes using, what is that word? Verisimilitude is the lifelikeness or believability of a work of fiction. The word comes from Latin verb meaning similus. Okay. The idea that credibility and in turn verisimilitude rested on the reader's sense of the world encountered opposition because of the dilemma created. Every reader and every person does not have the same knowledge of the world. There you go. This kind of theory suggests that the novel consists of distinct parts. The way novelists avoided this dilemma initially was by adding a preface to the work of fiction, stating its credibility, or by including more reference to known history with text of the fiction. As more criticism of the novel's surface, inclusion of prefaces, scattering of some historical references are not enough to engage the reader. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've had many readings in school regarding wars in Asia or the sets of Asian Americans, but I think it definitely resonates to my family. Yeah, and the thing with history and language and perspectives from different people around the world is that there's some sources you will not be aware of unless like for example, there's a trying to word this. There's this material, reading material. I won't go into detail about it. There's this reading material, and at the end of the reading material, there is an author's note. And I kind of just looked at a fan translation of it, so I don't know if it's entirely accurate. That's what the author's note said. But to paraphrase, the author note said something along the lines of, I was inspired by the historical figure's childhood in this time during this time at this place. And I assumed this is what happened from the context they have shared in history, that this is something they might have gone through. And so I didn't think about that. I thought, oh, you know, I've learned history about this historical figure, and this was in Japanese, so the source material and the person who wrote the source material, it was a work of fiction, but they used ideas and facts from their own history books about this historical figure, and there was some information I didn't know about this historical figure. I didn't know they spent this time at this place with you know, as a you know, as a hostage and all that. I didn't know this was kind of the atmosphere and the culture at the time. And you know, there's something, hi Ilis, welcome. There's some things you won't know about unless you read it in a different language, in a different area, you heard different stories. I hear stories from my grandparents' parents who've migrated here, or on the rare occasion where I'm reading or watch something that's very close to it. It does definitely get to me. But of course, not a bad trigger, but it's yeah. I just think it's good to know ahead of time of what you're getting yourself into, especially if it's topics that you know are gonna you know, strike a chord with you, just to kind of be mentally ready and whatnot. Now, if you want to make a comment and say a big statement or do reviews on it, then yeah, I do think it should be up to the person to kind of do a little bit of research, look into it, and find out whatever information they can that helps support their review, their theories, their ideas. Especially if you're trying to do a negative response to something, you kind of need to back it up. You know, but yeah, it depends. Like that word, like we just read on Wiki for that word. Some people aren't going to have the same knowledge of the world as other people do. They're going to have different pieces of knowledge. And some people aren't going to have certain mental outlets on certain things. Like for me, when I read certain books, I genuinely do feel bad. I had to speed read through Shanghai Girls through that scene because I felt very horribly bad. And I'm kind of glad that the author didn't really stay on it for too long and they weren't that detailed, but I was still feeling very sick to my stomach, you know. And even when I read the other books too, I felt very sick to my stomach. That's why I know if I know certain books contain certain topics or certain scenes, I avoid it. I genuinely avoid it. I have that power of free will that I can avoid reading that book or watching that show, you know. And you know, same thing with Supernatural. It just scares me, so I avoid it, you know. Even if it's funny and cute, and I did watch that one Scooby-Doo episode, but I can't watch it. I get too scared. So it just depends. It just depends. Sorry for going on a tangent. This whole thing started was because I was just saying how everyone kind of interprets stories and interprets facts and how they view certain histories and topics. The one truth I could say for sure that I firmly believe in, that I genuinely believe in, the only truth is in the very moment. Once that moment's gone, the truth doesn't exist anymore. All you have are stories and perspective. You just have different perspectives. The only truth is what happened in that very moment. That's the ultimate truth for anything. The ultimate truth is in that moment that it happened. If you were there and you witnessed it, that was the only truth you got. After that, any story you can say, any words you share about it, that's your own truth. But the overall truth is what happened right there and then, in that moment. After that moment's gone, that's it. Is it like someone who watched In This Corner of the World and then they write online, this isn't what we learned in school? Is that the one I think? Is this the? Yes. Oh, I love that movie. Oh no, it's totally okay. Yeah, that was it. I was just I got on a tangent. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, she's playing Uma Musume. My gosh, it's almost 11. I need to go lay down. I'm very tired. Ariru, ariru. Ooh. Okay, yeah. See, everyone's just taking forever to send emails. Adidu just got back an email from who knows where. I missed the context. Emails are just very long to reply to, apparently. I have all my emails logged in on my phone, so as soon as I get an email, I look at it. Unless it's a longer email and I need to actually sit down and review a picture or review some text or something, then I'll wait to reply because I need to actually sit down and focus. Especially when I get commission updates, I need to like be awake and not focusing on anything. But yeah, no, I definitely do enjoy the more digging into the mindset of Zatsu. And I would love to start doing that. I would like to do Tonya talks, but I think I want to start that maybe after we get the background. Oh man, that's another thing, the background. Honestly, at this point, we just wait for the background. I don't know. We'll see. About different perspectives. Yeah, I feel like if I want to dive into deeper subjects, I want to actually write out bullet points just so I don't ramble off again. But thank you for this little history lesson fiction. Historical fiction. But yeah, I think some topics are really hard to teach. But if you're gonna pick books that have like a lot of like very touchy topics, man, you gotta prepare. You gotta prepare. I was so surprised too. Like usually when people touch up on particular topics, they provide resources. Say, look, if you're going through this, or if you're going through a tough time, please, you can use any of these resources. And you know, heck, even that new VTuber, quote unquote, that new VTuber, Felican Ku, in his chat rules, he has one of his rules has like a link to like, if you need help, here are some available resources. You know, and yeah, that teacher, then again, I mean, yes, he just graduated and our other teacher had to retire early. But he made no point into bringing up, hey, if you're feeling a certain way or if you're going through something, here's some resources. Nope. Just played the audiobook. That was it. Talked about some hierarchy stuff and power and money, and that was it. I was like, you know, there's other topics in this book that we should probably discuss. Oh god, the other sub was worse. Or oh my god, I think we went through like 2-3 people before we ended up with this guy. Wasn't any better. Oh my goodness. I just think we need a little bit more empathy going forward in some instances. Just my life experience, I see my perspective on most things are very mild, because some things are just not what it seems, or more nuanced than they are. Yeah, and I mean, if you're not exposed to certain environments or certain instances or scenes or experiences, if you're not exposed to certain experiences, obviously you're not gonna have a good grasp on it. So until you experience it, or at least speak to somebody on a deeper level who has had those experiences and have more of an understanding, we just won't know. Yeah, it's probably not very good practice for that teacher. Yeah, no. I hope he improved. I genuinely hope he improved. I don't think he did, though. I felt like I was in a movie class. Alright, so we're gonna go raid Adidu. We finished Nefa's quest. I had a lot of fun. I'm excited for Nodecry. I will unfortunately not be pulling for Lauma, which really sucks because I want to run around as a deer, but I can't. You know, maybe I'll get her on a rerun or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I just wish for those who don't understand would at least inquire instead of judge. There's 8 billion people in the world, and sometimes we just don't have enough energy or time to care about everything they say. And you know what? Rule of thumb is, as long as they're not in my little personal bubble and I can just ignore them and or block them or get them out of my sight, I'm a happy camper. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching. I had fun with Nefa's quest. I'm glad we finished it in time. You never want to be a deer? I do want to be a deer, but like, I need to pull for Varka and Durin. I just don't have the primos for Lauma. I love her though. She's so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. Alright, rating Adidu. Say hello. Hashtag vegan Valentine. Awesome, awesome, possum, awesome, possum, awesome, possum. Do 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 do. Anyway, sorry for getting off track near the end. Glad we could discuss it. Thank goodness I can just do laundry tomorrow because my throat's killing me. So what you're saying is F the hater. What I'm saying is if you can ignore them the best that you can. Alright. Awesome, cool. Alright, we're gonna go raid Adidu. Thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have one for us your morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in, and I will be seeing y'all next week. Awesome, awesome. Alright, bye, Valentines. I love you. Okay, let's go raid Adidu. Bye!